get zoned for the entire match, then it's gonna look stupid. And
then he gets a knockdown.
Exactly, yeah. He gets a knockdown and just melts your health bar, combos into some of the back turn supers, and it's just over.
Yeah. I expect to see a lot of projectiles coming out from Riven, just throwing out a lot of S Fireball, just to keep just to keep Drifter Dane in the air.
Yep.
Because that S Fireball is going to destroy any Task A projectiles he throws out.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is gonna be good. I've watched Dane. I've watched these players play before they the notebook, giving us a little notebook point. I've watched these players play long sets before. I watched them at Combo Breaker last year, and I think I watched them play at CO Taku for a while. My impression is that they go back and forth. So I think we're gonna have a really good set here.
Absolutely, and that's always what we want to.
Yep.
This is still a winner's side of his tournament, obviously. We're still pushing through it. Still early on. So, unfortunately, anyone who's in the loser side is going to fight one of these two players.
Yeah.
And they probably won't be very happy about it.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, we're letting Riven's intro play. We'll see what Dane decides to do with his.
Of course, Leo with one of the best intros in the game, I feel like.
It's very good. It's very good.
Look at this smug asshole.
Oh,
look at him.
What a good smile.
I do not like
the
this.
other one. No,
well, Dane always lets it rock. He needs that panty shot right there.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Jam's not the only character in this game with those. So.
There you go. There you go. Oh my God, the tidy whiteys. All right, so let's see how this starts. Dane's gonna
immediately walks backwards.
Amazing. Yeah. All right, so this
but Riven calls him out on that, pushes forward. Good blocks.
Yep.
Whisks the far slash, though, gets punished for it. So he's going to still be stuck here in this box. And
pokes out. That was a dangerous kind of poke.
You know what, though? That getting hit in the air like that, perfectly fine because it got him out. The flash kick, though, you cannot cross up Leo and get out of that situation.
Yeah, no, that flash kick's going to auto-correct as well, so the cross-up, not very effective. All right, so this is going to just be driving to the corner, doing a little task B to control the ground now. And this is putting, so Riven wanted that projectile and couldn't find the time for it. Dane immediately adapting to the flash kick, knowing it's an option and going for safe jumps.
It looks like Riven having a little bit of issue. Bedman does have one of the slowest wake-ups in the game, actually. And he's actually whiffing a little bit of Okizeme here on Riven. I'm not sure if that's intentional, though.
All right, so this is a chance for Dane here. Just forces him into block stun.
Yeah, he's just keeping him blocking so that way he cannot flash kick. Staying far out here so that way he can't not going to flash kick in.
Goes for the overhead and
immediately bursts.
Doesn't react to the.
Hopefully he's blocking. He is not blocking.
No. He A-way dashed. I don't think he can block immediately following that.
Yeah. So very close first round. Jumps out. I don't know if that 5D was intentional. It might have been a 2D. Yep, immediate flash kick.
Safe jump it. All right, so this is going to be, big
frame trap.
Big frame traps here. Leo's just all big, dangerous frame traps. All right,
pushes his way in.
Nice combo and a knockdown. Just goes for task B. Just forces him.
Yeah, task B pressure. Just you're not going to be able to flash kick out of this one.
Goes for the cross up, which Riven correctly blocks.
Of course, Riven, anytime he blocks high like that, though, it means he can't flash kick in. Absolutely, the Leo special. With a counter again. You didn't punish me.
Counters are plus on block, dude. All right, so that's
does not block the overhead. This is probably going to be round, actually.
Yeah, it's close.
No, baits the burst, so that's the round. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. First game to Riven. I'm not going to call that convincing fashion, but I am going to say that Riven definitely was in control in both of those rounds.
Yeah. Dane taking a little bit of time, going back to character select, going to think about it.
So this is the other Drifter Dane special, is going back to character select to give him time to center himself, think about it, and possibly reference notes.
Yeah. It's actually one of the shortest character selects I've ever seen from him, actually. So he's definitely...
Seems resolved to whatever his course of action is. A deep breath from Drifter right before the camera cuts.
Right, just absolutely getting his focus back. Immediately. Changes up immediately. Instead of walking away, forcing his pressure and pressing that far slash just to make a space.
That throw was hilarious. It only worked on him because he was crouching. That's amazing. All right,
calls out the...
Nice poke, and this is going to be knockdown. Task B, just taking the safe one into the overhead.
And there's the burst, Spend the meter, so I'll burst.
To say goodbye to your neutral. Neutral is over. We are in no neutral November.
All right, so that's going to be a knockdown.
Yep.
Blocks that overhead. Tries to jump out. Gets caught by the second overhead. Wake up, gold burst.
All right,
that's a lot of meter.
We'll see what Dane does with it. Right now, what he's doing with it is getting hit. So we'll see.
Task B is directly into Leo's effective range. Trying to FD, trying to push Leo out a little bit. Ooh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
a very
good
easy counter there. Gets the knockdown from it. Yep, just going to dead angle out before I have to get hit because
finds the one time in a million that Riven is not covering dead angle.
Ooh,
right,
good. Yeah, I did the safe jump. Of course, Riven had the meter.
Ooh,
good punish on the counter. This might be around, although not quite actually. Yeah.
Oh, goes for the empty jump.
One more
low,
mix up here.
Get it.
Now this is the point. Riven has to start FDing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets caught by that trying to dash in.
The old jump back 8-way dash down jump S, a classic.
Now Dane almost has his burst back too. He did use it in that first round.
So what you saw there, Amma, was a lot of Dane representing buttons in the mid-range, making it hard for Riven to just feel comfortable throwing buttons out.
Right.
And then once he had a life lead, forcing Riven to come to him.
Right. Dane's definitely adjusted his game plan. We saw during the first match he was playing a lot more runaway, trying to keep away. Now he's playing a lot more in the mid-range and forcing his presence. Yep. He is forcing Riven to take a guess to come to him.
But right now, Riven is forcing his presence on Drifter instead.
Ooh,
oh my God.
Guesses with the blitz. That's absolutely not what you want to do against Leo. And that is a stun.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes Leo does that to you.
So this is going to be Dane's last chance to stay in, stay in winners.
Set point for Riven here.
Ooh, tried to dash out of that, but didn't quite get it.
Oh, yeah.
Frame traps to the back turn S. Yep, has to burst out of that one when it's safe.
Oh
yeah, no, that task B was definitely not intentional. Blocks the overhead, though.
All right, yeah, this is not a good situation for Dane. Dane with no resources.
Overhead.
Can't block overheads.
He's going to get one more mix-up to try to get out of here.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
block.
good FD,
Gets
yeah.
Knockdown. All right, so just does it that time. Doesn't try to bait the DP.
Ooh,
my God. All
the
right.
JS actually counters it, but no conversion off of it. Now here's the problem. Dane has to be worried constantly about the flash kick. And there it is. Yeah, baits it out. But Dane has to start FDing every single flash kick. He's in chip damage range. He always needs to keep some meter. And there it is.
Riven with the pinpoint S projectile, and Riven takes a 2-0 over Drifter Dane, sending Drifter into losers.
Very smart move there by Riven, throwing out the S projectile, knowing it has a few hits on it.
Yep.
Eats the first projectile, trades with it, but his projectile's still going out. Hits Dane, takes the match.
It's tough. It'd be like that sometimes.
Dane, of course, interrogating his opponent now. How am I supposed to beat you when I come back for you in grand finals?
These two are friends. They're happy to talk it out. Riven is a very, very friendly guy. I really enjoy hanging out with him, and Drifter obviously is one of my bros. So I'm sad to see them have to team kill each other, but that's what happens at locals. At
any tournaments.
Yeah, exactly. It's the way it is. Good job, Riven. He can't hear me. It's fine.
No, he's busy thinking guerrilla thoughts. Looks like we're getting another match almost immediately.
Yeah, what a world. Having stuff queued up. Dang. All right, so I don't know who either of these players are. Do you?
I was actually playing against the green hoodie earlier. Can't remember his name.
Okay.
I believe it started with a Z. He's actually a Faust player.
Oh, exciting.
So, going to get a Faust player. He's here from Michigan. I did get a set with him earlier. His Faust player, not that bad of a Faust. Definitely, to me, has some things to work on. I do want to see if he's thought of that. We did play... it was first to 10, effectively.
Okay.
So I did try to think, like, okay, well, maybe hopefully he's learning something from this set.
Sure, yeah. But no idea who this other player is?
No.
I'm sure we'll find out soon. Chat, how you feeling? We can't see your answers, but
Chat, stay hydrated.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you feel, like you're having a good time here, and that we're taking care of you.
Make sure in between matches, maybe you go grab a glass of water.
Yeah. If you've been holding off on that bathroom break, don't hold off any longer.
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
It'll explode.
Yeah, well, I mean, that takes a while, but it actually will poison you. So be mindful.
Don't die. Yeah, taking a little bit of time to get set up here. Legacy controller, not too much of a problem.
Laughing about something. I always like seeing players interact when they sit down to play games with each other.
And absolutely, I always love seeing players having a good time too. Of course, like laughing, having a good time. Don't be that guy who gets salty.
Yeah, don't be. Oh, yo, we got a Venom player.
All right.
Yeah, I love Venom. Venom's my boy.
Venom is a very, very cool character, so
Yeah, he is.
I can't complain.
Apparently top tier in this version, I guess.
Japan does find him one of the strongest players, or one of the strongest characters in the game.
Which I totally believe.
Yeah, well, he's got very strong Okizeme, very strong pressure. His neutral game is, I'm not going to say one of the best, but he does have very effective
I would say it's
neutral game.
very, very good. Very, very
He
good.
does good damage.
Yes.
His really only weakness is just kind of lacks any good defensive tool.
Oh, this Venom's using my color? He sucks. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
No.
I see how it is.
No. That's my color. You
See,
use that color, you can't.
See,
You can't
I
do
dodged
that.
this problem by just playing default colors.
Oh, see, there you go. There you go. All right, so this is Merc versus Pandas. Evidently.
Pandas, okay.
Oh, hi, Merc. There's a little...
Merc Kava.
Merc Kava, yeah.
That's for later, however.
Oh, hi, Merc was my CEO Otaku 4v4 Eunice team name.
Oh.
Well, it was Ope Hi Merc because we're Midwesterners.
Ope Hi Merc. I like it.
Oh, yep. All right. Well,
Looks like
anyway,
we're just doing a button
playing
check right now.
Yeah. No, this is what neutral between these characters is like. Well, it kind of
Well, it is no neutral November.
That was basically if they just press buttons very slowly. That was what neutral looks like in that matchup. So any sufficiently advanced Guilty Gear is indistinguishable from neutral.
Is that why Soul Players are so good at it?
Yeah. Opera House.
There's also the nice thing about just seeing Guilty Gear offline is all the different stages you get to see.
Right? Yeah.
Unfortunately, online Guilty Gear kind of limited in stage selection.
I'm sad that my favorite stage in the game, the really green stage with all the fireworks, is not playable online. It's actually, I think, got the worst lag in the game.
Yeah. I'm also unhappy anytime picks Axel stage.
Oh, man.
If you pick Axel stage, I don't like you.
Yeah, if you pick Axel stage, like, we don't... It's not that you're a bad person. It's just
that you're a bad person.
Really well, you should reconsider your choices. All right, so what are we going to... All right, so backs off.
Immediately goes for the...
calls it out. Once the CS doesn't...
Oh, Merc does not... Merc didn't have any meter there to... he did the proper thing of seeing Faust go under the ground and jumping back and FDing, but he didn't have meter to FD, so he just got hit by it.
Yep. All right, so this is going to be just a simple setup. Yep, goes for the gapless thing. Nice carcass range pressure.
There's a bomb on the field, so he does need to move around it.
Oh my God.
Goes into his own bomb.
That was almost...
That air
really
throw.
Smart choice. All right, you know what? This... Oh my God, that was a really optimal combo given the situation. All right, Merc. You know what? Maybe I'm using your color. Dang, Merc.
Immediate 2S. Very good poke from Venom using that 2S.
Oh, yeah.
Just calls it out with the 2H.
Smart. Wow.
Oh, but the low crush, he went for the 2K.
All right, so this is going to be... Yeah, so this is a tough situation for Faust because Faust can't just, like, randomly throw out buttons when there are balls on the screen.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's stuck in the corner. Good crawl, though. Yeah, Pandas does need to convert.
So optimal, yo.
Pandas does need to slow down a little bit and think more about hit confirm. It looks like he's a little bit nervous still.
Wow, Merc really
just goes for the items, yeah. There's oil and bombs on the field, but the oil actually comes down. Oh, but he jumped into his own explosion.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, the oil field came down, and the meteors came down, set off the oil field.
Yep.
Now, you saw how much damage that did to Merc, though.
It did a lot. It did like 40%.
So if Pandas just had not walked into that, could have been a big deal.
Yeah. So, all right, so Merc up 1-0 pretty convincingly. No, all right, so we've marked Pandas as up. Maybe, are those names correct?
I'm not sure.
Because the Venom player definitely won, but I no longer know who is who.
Well, either way, the Venom is up 1.
Yeah.
Looks like
Oh, you know what it is?
no, Merc is up 1. Merc is up 1. We fixed it.
Okay, no, we're fine. We're good, everybody. Never mind.
Good mad struggle into the air throw reset.
Yeah,
no,
it doesn't quite get it. Not from that height. Ooh, gonna back off and get this chocolate? Nope, never mind.
No, of course not. Yeah, that item being on the field is much stronger for Venom right now. Gonna Stinger Wire C just get the
run up
pressure.
RS, and this is gonna be a full setup. Yep, charge the ball. That was good presence of mind to realize that the ball was already on top of him and that he could get a top spin off of it.
And Panda's having a little bit of trouble with this matchup, not really understanding what Venom's doing, I feel like. Goes for the 6H, thinks he's going to be able to get a throw.
All right. And, good
burst.
God,
you should never, this is why you never burst Venom's close slash.
Don't burst Venom CS.
It always feels like you want to burst here, you need to not. And there's a stun there.
Yeah,
so this is probably going to be it. No, actually, but he does get the pressure over it.
Wow, Merc making short work of Pandas in that second game. Wow. All right. I didn't know we were going to have a good Venom here today, but I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, unfortunately, not too sure on too many jams on turn today, so I'm not sure how excited I'll be able to get.
I think you're the only one. I don't know. Who else plays jam in the Midwest?
There's quite a few jams actually about, but I'm not sure how out and about they actually come.
Okay.
So. Whew. Of course, Sweet X Jam not able to attend today. I'm sure he would have liked to, but
RIP Sweet X Jam.
Unfortunately, he does have to work weekends now, so it's a bit hard for him to get out.
All right, so we got one player coming up in cosplay here. I don't know what cosplay is that, Amma? Do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you know these things? Come on, man. So we got a cosplayer coming up, and we got another player coming up. One player in a Frosty Fausting city.
Hey, I'm repping it. I respect it.
Frosty Fausting's good tournament. You should go to Frosty Fausting's if you can.
It's in Chicago, January 17th, if I remember right.
January 17th. Okay. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday tournament.
It is actually
right?
Friday, Saturday.
Friday,
tournament.
Saturday.
So tournaments on Fridays start pretty late. So if you
you know who that is? That's I think that's the no, I don't know. I'm talking.
You don't know who that is.
I don't. I you know what?
Anyway, Frosty Fausting's tournaments on Friday start later, so that way if you travel during the morning, you can still get there, still play the tournaments. Sunday there are no games, but you can still come by, play casuals all day Sunday.
That's awesome.
So there's always that too. This is probably going to be the last year at the venue it's at too. It's been growing every single year, bigger and bigger. So this is probably going to be the last year it's going to be at the venue it's at now.
Oof. All right, so it looks like we might be getting Faust versus Slayer here, which would be exciting.
Going straight into it, or yep, straight into it. Looks like
ARG versus Glow.
ARG versus Glow.
DLO. I'm gonna say DLO.
I'm assuming it's ARG versus DLO. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. So, what do you know about the Faust versus Slayer matchup?
Not much actually, surprisingly. Even though there is Grant and Bozak in Chicago, both players actually don't get to fight each other that much. I don't believe. Ooh, got caught by that hammer though. DLO playing just slow and safe enough to give ARG just enough rope to hang himself there.
So one problem that Slayer has just across the cast is that his moves on the ground are pretty linear, and they're invincible often for part of it, but not for all of their animation, right?
Right.
So Faust has a lot of moves that are just very good in the forward direction. So, you know, if ARG wants to play on the ground like that, it's going to be very easy for DLO to cover him.
Right. And of course, if DLO just gets the right item coming out, say like a mini Faust, it's going to make ARG's life much, much harder.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, DLO did push himself in the corner. Ooh, this might actually be round. Yeah.
But yeah, meteors.
Unfortunately, there's a Mega Meteor.
Yo, hello.
The Mega Meteor actually works for him. The normal meteors there because Mega Meteor only. It's very strong, but it only covers a very small area, while the normal meteors cover much more of the screen. Yep. Speaking of normal meteors, we're going to see those come out now.
About to see. Yep. It doesn't get anything off of it, but that's all right.
It does cover Izokizeme, though, as a meteor. We see DLO just playing safe here. Just
for the pile
more meteors. What is this gotcha luck happening right now? Meteors this time converting into damage. Ooh, going to get a good knockdown.
This about 30% damage, Alma.
Actually, I'll mention it after the match, but there is something important about Faust gotcha luck. However, that is an OTG burst, very strong. He's going to get unblockable by that, but actually gets OTG'd.
Wow, DLO with the good item recognition there to FDC after the Wake Throne. Gets a full knockdown out of it.
Are we going to get a Faust combo? No, he drops it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and that's a big counter hit.
Can't
no
make
conversion.
Anything happen off of it. Unfortunately, gets thrown on the whip, and that is going to be game one to DLO.
Yeah, ARG having issues just getting in, and DLO, while definitely playing slow and patient, still making his choices, and ARG not able to capitalize on the opening season finding.
Yeah, can't quite make it happen. All right, so what adaptations are we going to see from ARG?
Oh, trades, but you know what? Trading's fine there because you do not get poisoned.
Yeah, totally. All right, fine.
Now ARG pushes. Now you see, last time this happened with the oil on the screen, ARG wasn't able to get past it. This time he finds himself on the other side of the oil, so it's much easier for him.
Yep.
Throwing out the it's late after every single under pressure though, just going for that wild counter. Good burst.
Yeah,
though.
that was a smart burst point. Wait until the third hit starts and then burst. Ooh, all right.
I believe he wanted to jump up and blitz the meteors there, but actually blinked the inputs possibly.
Is that a smart choice?
It's actually not that bad of an idea.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, doesn't RC
pile bunkers? DLO not mashing enough to make that effective.
Yeah. Ooh, but we're gonna go for the wake up. Yeah.
Yeah, it works. Hell yeah.
Yeah, ARG has been representing those wake-up supers and wake-up invincible options a lot, so DLO needs to be a little bit more patient on the wake-ups.
Yeah, DLO has not been covering. As Teresa has said, a Slayer player blocking is rarer than the birth of the sea turtle.
Absolutely.
Right, so
We can see ARG here is just kind of going for this constant. It's
Oh
under
my
pressure.
God,
It's like,
under
and
pressure.
that's why, because that counter hit from It's Late is so huge.
Yeah, it's
However, not
huge.
converting off of it. If you're going to be throwing it out that much, you need to be ready to go for those sort of counter hits.
So
Unblockable.
I would like to see DLO, ARG start to do some lows off of that just to represent it, make it a little bit more lethal. But DLO kind of in control of the match right now. You know, forcing
ARG does have a burst and all that meter though, so I'm expecting a wake up super here any moment.
just burst,
and
instead.
hopefully
I was
DLO
sort of
is ready
expecting
for
a
it.
burst super. That would have been pretty funny.
Biggie
Oh,
Faust coming down.
Biggie Faust protecting his big brother.
Now you can see there the It's Late. Even the overhead goes for the
random
gold burst. He
gold burst.
wants the overhead.
Oh, and that's going to be a full combo, sort of. And,
Oh.
yeah, just tries to mash the overhead. You have to block.
I believe that
those
2S was a missed input. I believe that was the input for Dead on Time. He just missed the input.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, we got a knockdown. Ooh, DLO fucks up the FTC.
Yeah, unfortunately, DLO still not baiting those wake up supers is still worrying me. He's already lost. He nearly lost a round and match because of it.
Yep. All right, so this is going to be knockdown. Goes into just hammer throw
Ooh.
into the YRC setup. Pretty safe.
Just you got to block those, my friend.
Yeah, that's not unblockable. All right, so this is going to be it's late into low into.
Yeah, you can see DLO has recognized that at this
We
point.
got firework. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion there. I don't think he was expecting that.
So
But DLO had to stop that or else he'll die to his own firework.
So ARG could absolutely make this happen, but isn't going to.
No. Unfortunately, ARG just going really hard for that counter hit It's Late, which is an amazing starter. That is an easy 60% from Slayer.
Yeah.
However, if you are going to go for those big high-risk plays, you need to be able to get that high reward off of it.
Yep.
If you're not able or you're not confident in getting those confirms, getting those combos, play safe, slow down,
Yep.
control yourself.
Yep.
Now,
It's tough, man. I mean, being able so Slayer is a character who has all of these big counter hits, right? But does have to confirm faster than a lot of characters do. Like I play Venom as we discussed, and all of Venom's combos basically route through close S, and that move is really easy to confirm because it's so many different hits.
Right.
Slayer is not a character who has that benefit for the most part. So
Right.
when you play that character, unless you're getting like big counter hits or like crosswise heal, it can be really hard to have the confidence to continue your offense.
right. And throwing out under pressure during offense is not bad. I believe it is +0, I believe, or
pretty good.
+1.
Pretty good.
If you IB it, it becomes -3. However, it's very hard to punish still. And he always has the threat of the overhead or the low. And you cannot throw him out of the overhead.
Yep.
So going all the time to under pressure, It's Late, really breaks a lot of... You're just kind of throwing yourself deeper into frame debt to make the safer option happen.
Yeah, and constant like what I would have liked to see from ARG there is some under pressures into just like dash through.
Yeah, or under pressure into another under pressure. Why not?
Absolutely, yeah. Under pressure into what is it? P Dandy. That's the short one.
Yes, P Dandy.
P Dandy into another one.
Yeah. So we're going to have TK Shadow versus Merc here. Axel versus your previous main fighting against your current main.
Yeah, absolutely.
TK Shadow trying to bring you back to the side of Axel.
So this matchup is pretty atrocious for Axel. I don't think it's like one of the worst matchups in the game, but Axel definitely loses it, and it's not particularly close.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think Sparrowhawk Stance going to be too strong here because Merc can just throw out a Stinger Aim. However, that Rensengeki there is going to deal with a lot of low balls on the ground.
So hopefully what TK Shadow now
went for
having
the air
seen
throw.
the Stinger Aim will just throw it out. We'll just throw out Sparrowhawk Stance. Because
Yeah.
that will like counter and do a bunch of damage. But Merc looking
Good
not to
dead
give
angle.
him an opportunity. Dead angle's out. Doesn't quite react to the Rye the way he needs to.
Yeah, Axel's 2K also does go under Stinger Aim and under a lot of the ball setups Venom actually has. So it's actually very good for him to rep that 2K a lot too.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
goes
no,
for the
2K
counter.
randomly low profiles a lot of things in this game. All right, so gets hit by the frame trap. Goes
Oh,
for the,
yeah.
the empty jump mid. Sometimes it works.
Hey, empty jump, throw us. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely. All right, so goes over the round start Rensen, teleports through the 5P. And that's going to be a knockdown into a big, into a big
some
setup
Okizeme here.
knockdown.
Oh, finds the Benton.
throw.
Yeah, that was
DPs.
not a DP safe setup. TK Shadow recognizes that, throws out the Benton Sama.
Yeah, so now we're just going to see 5 Ps to randomly.
Now that's what I want to
things.
see. I don't want to see Gord going to try to IAD in when he's setting up balls like that because you have Rensen Geki. Why?
Yeah, exactly. Rensen is such an important tool in this matchup because it absorbs all those projectiles, right?
Yeah, it will destroy all the projectiles.
Yep.
You can do the high follow-up just to destroy any more coming through the air. The low follow-up will just keep him mostly safe.
Yep. And so what we see here is that TK Shadow has driven Merc to the corner and now has an opportunity.
Yeah, from playing from full screen, he's able to push Merc all the way into the corner. But the teleport's behind him, yeah.
And that's going to be just a simple ball looking for something. Does something safe to represent that. He hits the teleport.
Oh, no, but just that, unfortunately, having a dive kick like that, even in Venom's case, unfortunately, that's not a projectile.
waited too long on the Sparrowhawk stance. So if TK Shadow Sparrowhawk stances like pretty much immediately, he can beat out the startup of Stingray, or he can at least trade with it.
Right.
But TK Shadow going for the higher reward versions of Sparrowhawk stance.
Right, the unblockable version.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, Venom does have a sort of dive kick in whatever it's called. Mad Struggle. And having that sort of dive kick against Axel is actually very strong because while he does have his 2S to cover that, it's very awkward to throw it out in there, and it whiffs a lot. We actually saw that happen where Venom just kind of surfed along the edge of the 2S.
Yeah, totally. Axel's 2S, it randomly just doesn't cover the column above his head. So if you're very, very close to TK Shadow and descending on him, he's going to have a really hard time covering it.
Yeah, Axel always has that issue. Once you've gotten right in that straight vertical, very good air throw there.
Yeah, good air throw. Can't do anything with it. Doesn't have the meter to roaming cancel.
But yeah, even if you jump over the Rensen like that, he could still just do the follow-up, so you still have to be ready for that.
Cool. I love that ball. And that's going to be, that's going to be just a simple setup. Goes for the Carcass Raid.
And going to burst, you know what? I don't dislike the burst. You are very close there, but you do have to be careful. TK Shadow getting killed a lot during these IIDs. Just getting caught by the ball or something.
Or whatever, yeah. Yeah, so just does P-ball, 5P to cover random neutral stuff. Jumps back. I like it.
Now, unfortunately here, TK Shadow he can't just do a running Rensen Geki because Rensen Geki's input is charge back forward.
You can totally do running Rensen. You just get like a small run. You do 4 hold and then 6-6S. That gives you a small run before the Rensen.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So with charge partitioning, it is possible.
Yes.
However, at these full screen distances, it's not that useful.
Yeah, it's not that useful. I'm just, got to be a pedant. You know how it is. All right, so that's going to be, full teleport into actual red beat combo. Dang.
Oh, actually baiting the Oki there, but no other character actually does anything out of it.
The
slowest walk-up throw.
That's so scary. Doesn't go for the full Oki off of it.
Yeah, just burst. I respect that burst. He really didn't have any other option. He doesn't have enough meter to sit here and block. Venom out. Looking for the teleport. Ooh, going to get caught. He has.
Teleport.
Gets caught by the 2K. Unfortunate.
And Merc with a cautious win over Gord. Gord shaking his head, not happy about it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that means Gord is out of tournament now. I believe that was loser's bracket.
That was.
So we're going to see Merc continuing on his path with Venom.
Exciting.
So as I did mention earlier, fun fact about the Faust item gacha. So by the way the percentages break down, anytime he throws like a Faust or a weight or a hammer, there's a percentage chance for that to become a jackpot item. And you see the Biggie Faust or the golden hammer. The chance of getting a weight and chance of getting a golden weight on top of that is roughly 0.0 or 0.7%, which is equivalent to rolling the rate up 5-star in Fate Grand Order.
Okay.
So anytime you see a Faust get that golden item, immediately run up and make them roll for you.
Okay, got it. Good to know. Thank you. Rate up 5. Oh my gosh.
Statistics, my friend.
Gacha players, stay safe out there. Stay
Gacha players, don't drink in gacha.
Please don't.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Gacha players, try not to spend money if you can. Try to avoid it. I'm not going to judge you. You got to make your choices, but be mindful. Pay your bills.
Spend money. Keep the game running, please.
Is that what that means? Is that what you should do? I don't think Fate Grand Order needs your help, Alma.
I'm going to drink water now.
Okay. All right, so we got SRM White Beast in a little bit of cosplay here for us versus Xavier versus Elgod, who's Johnny we saw earlier. White Beast, a Milia player.
Yeah, 2 blondes coming up on stream now. Johnny and Milia. Now, Milia, she gets the knockdown, she can win. Johnny does not have very strong defensive options outside of a super. He does have a strong backdash. Unfortunately, Milia's Oki just kind of covers the nature of a backdash very easily.
Yep.
However, level 2 Johnny, counter hit 6H.
Yes.
Milia is dead.
Yeah, no.
Milia is just dead.
So the matchup question here, the critical matchup question is, can White Beast land Oki, or will he die in 1.5 hits?
Yes. Unfortunately, that is just kind of Milia's constant standard, especially while playing against these higher damage characters like Johnny or Leo or Jam.
Yep.
Xavier repping the default color. I respect it, although I do like a White Beast color as well.
Yeah, I actually really like White Beast.
Gets the counter. That's a knockdown. That's a burst bait.
Ooh, this is already looking pretty rough for White Beast.
But he's throwing out these coins, and they're actually not landing, so he's actually still at level 1.
Wow, really? Yeah, you're right. Dang.
Yeah, the coin just went straight through Milia, and then she was invol getting up with the second coin, so it whipped completely.
All right, so White Beast got a weak knockdown off the Digitalis, just chooses to go in, like run in and do some lows. Resets to neutral now. Life total's pretty even, but White Beast really about 1.5 hits here from dying.
Yeah. Xavier using the stance in the air to control his air descent and bait out the 2H. Catches the backdash with the 6B. No knockdown, though.
Up and knockdown, unfortunately.
Now Xavier is at level 3, so any hit from Xavier now can absolutely end this round.
That throw break was so smart. Dang.
Very good throw break, but White Beast actually able to continue pressure
Jumps
off of
it. Recognizes that is not actually a meaty high-low situation. Gets the high,
gets the burst.
Takes the burst. All right, so that's going to be, that's going to be really convenient for White Beast, even if he doesn't win. Jumps out of it again. White Beast going to have to adapt and do that setup off of different knockdowns.
Very good rolls underneath the 6H. Recognizes he can roll under that. Picks up his pin while he does it, too. He really wanted to pick up that pin, but didn't want to dash forward because Xavier was controlling the space with far slash.
Yeah, finds a great opportunity, closes out the game, and now we're going to see White Beast driving Elgod into the corner, but a timely 6B gets him out of it, yeah. All right, so Elgod's still at level 1, looking for an opportunity to land some coins, but White Beast really not giving it to him.
Yeah, in case you're not familiar with Johnny, every time he lands a coin, his Mistfinder levels up, and you can see that above that coin gauge there in the bottom left. And every level he increases actually makes his Mistfinder cancel even faster. So Johnny not only gains much stronger damage and conversions from his combo, but he also just gains even better pressure as well as he levels up. So he goes from being a good character to an amazing character.
Yes. So life total's not even here. White Beast really looking to not get hit. Gets air thrown.
Yeah, he's got one more really good hit, and that, just Zweihander YRC.
Yeah.
The good old cheese stick just counter hits him.
Represent, in the old days, we called that Divine Blade.
Cheese stick.
Cheese stick, yeah, absolutely. All right, so takes a burst early here. Elgod might actually get that back by the end of the round.
Yeah, but that's okay with White Beast as well, though, because he's got this corner here, and he can just bait that burst. Melee has a lot of burst-safe Oki and burst-safe combos.
Yeah, and has 16-frame overheads like the one we just saw. All right,
there it is again.
That's 3 6Ks in a row, folks. So I don't think White Beast can kill here. Yeah, no, can't quite.
Working on a perfect baits the dead angle by jumping out.
Dead angle, very
but
smart.
We're back to neutral. And catches him with the JK. Oh, but the pin.
Yeah,
uses his burst late.
Get the burst back.
But you know what? He got the burst back, but look at the life totals.
Yeah, well, look at the life totals, but look at the risk bar on White Beast.
Absolutely.
Right now.
that is a counter hit as well, so he's going to convert.
Oh, no.
But the lightweight on. Yeah, Melee is a lightweight. Has to adjust that combo, and that's a punish.
Missed the YRC on the Zweihander, unfortunately, and that is game 1 to White Beast.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't disagree with bursting early, but by the time he got his burst back, it was so late in the round.
Ooh, we're seeing the Raven switch. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So Raven is an annoying character whomst I hate.
That's fair.
That's my opinion on Raven.
We don't have too many Ravens here represented in the Midwest. He was very strong in Rev 1, I believe it was.
Who do we have in the middle? We have like GA Lover?
We have a few. There's a few in Chicago.
Okay.
Raven was very strong in Rev 1. Got a lot of kind of side grades coming into Rev 2, but he's no longer, we'll say as brain dead as he was in Rev 1, but still a strong character.
No, oh my god, Rev 1 Raven, where you just like didn't have to care about his excitement meter at all. That made me so sad. I'm glad they fixed a lot of his design issues, I think.
Yeah, his excitement meter there, you see in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see right now the little Raven he's just kind of bored. He's not really feeling it. But that's going to increase. You can see how it's kind of partway right. He's getting into it. He's enjoying it. And that makes his specials stronger. So now that he's got a little bit of excitement, all of his specials do a little bit more damage. You can see that ball there lasts out a little bit longer, does a few more hits.
Yep. So what Xavier, what Elgato is going to be looking to do in this match is just to utilize Raven's like very safe neutral game to say, okay, Milia, you cannot do anything in neutral.
2 Secret Garden Okisemes in a row. Yeah, just dead angles out of the second one, but still gets caught by the Secret
willing
Garden.
to take that hit in order to get Milia away from him.
Good burst. I like that burst because now he gets to sit. I like that burst because he gets to sit on top of the pin. Oh, White Beast goes. He really wants his meter. But he's still winning the meter war a little bit here, just has a little bit more. Gonna get that pin back, rolling over it, roll twice to the throw.
Down, and this could be it. Oh,
blocks the overhead, but that is plus on block.
That is plus on block, my friend.
Ooh, goes for the air throw. Oh, that is a Milia problem.
Okay,
yeah, has
all right.
Dead angles out.
Oh my gosh.
Baiting Wake Up Super.
Jumps. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Wow. White Beast with some impeccable spacing there to cover the air dash.
Absolutely. White Beast did get in a little bit of Milia panic. Milia players, if they're always really high in the air there, they will absolutely always do that turbo fall. Xavier knows that, and he went for the punish, but wasn't able to convert off of it and get the round.
Yeah. So this is looking like a much closer match than to be frank, I have such a hard time fighting Raiden that I have a hard time finding the paths even when I'm watching games. So. But White Beast making
good throw.
Hell of a good showing here. Gets a knockdown, goes for the overhead, gets another knockdown, goes for the low, and we are just driving into the corner. Elgato, though, jumps out, gets the slow pin.
Yeah, OTG, anytime that pin hits you, you're much slower. Tries to jump out, but gets caught by the 6K. This is going to be going back to neutral here. White Beast choosing his approaches carefully, letting Xavier run to him.
Yep. Jumping over the pins, just trying to represent.
And there it is.
Space. That's going to be a knockdown into the, IAD, empty jump low.
I do not disagree with that burst with all that meter.
Yeah, no,
White Beast could have absolutely finished that. Gonna get his. Oh, jumps out, recognizes the command throw, jumps out. Very smart.
Finds the PRC, finds a knockdown, and this is going to be a tough situation for Elgato. He has to make a choice right now.
Oh, good stance, though, to Super Armor YRC.
Gets a bunch of excitement. And White Beast, though, still with a pretty massive advantage here.
That's a very powerful throw, though. Doesn't get the
overhead, very nice. Finds
gonna RC, all that meter finally spends it.
All right, gets a knockdown.
Gets the knockdown, just burns the meter for the knockdown.
And that is going to be,
oh
my
no,
God,
he got the burst
Elgato
the last
barely
minute.
Alive.
At this point, White Beast is trying to get back. He's pinning. Yeah, just trying to run away. He's got his pin back. Catches him. He does have. This is burst safe.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who? We're gonna find out. It's Raven.
What? Oh my! Oh no! Raven won. Holy shit.
Raven actually.
Wow.
That might have been a tie as well. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that was absolutely very smart by Xavier. That was completely unburstable, so that way he could get all that damage.
Bursts early just to fend off the pressure, but unfortunately, Elgato finds his way right back in. All right, so this is going to be a knockdown. We'll see what he does here. It goes for the low, and this is not going to be a knockdown.
Yes,
Looks for the tech out, which Xavier just doesn't give to him.
Gonna go for Secret Garden Oki here. Very strong Okizeme. Gets hit by the overhead. Immediately bursts as soon as he gets it.
Overhead. That's so tough. All right. Jumps out.
Another good jump out. Yeah, White Beast very good at reacting.
Yeah, good reactions from White Beast.
Ooh, good air throw though.
Finds the air throw. Goes for a ball Oki. Just resets to neutral. Yeah, Elgato having a hard time converting into Oki situations.
Yeah, White Beast is also just kind of, you see it, he's not really coming in too much. He's just kind of playing that full screen game and letting Xavier run at him and then punishing for it.
Yep.
Ooh, gets caught by that. Blocks that overhead.
Again, looking for an opportunity to pin or something here. But mostly just willing to wait. Yeah, finds a pin opportunity. Gets a throw
there's
off
the throw.
This is going to be Oki of some sort.
Gonna RC that to make it safe. Yeah, get the overhead.
All right.
Ooh, good. Meeting him air to air with the JP. Always a very strong option against Melee.
So this now
finally
gets
gets the
for White Beast. Yeah.
Finally gets the command throw. White Beast has been doing so good at jumping out of those.
Yep, but the meaty command grab that time gets White Beast. So we are now 1-1. Those were two very close games. White Beast thinking about what he needs to do in the next round.
Yeah, obviously White Beast had to do a little bit of just kind of refinagling. Just got done fighting a Johnny. Now he's got to fight a Raven all of a sudden. So obviously changing matchups that quick, always a little bit of trouble.
All right, so that's going to be...
Ooh, good command throw there.
That was a very Guilty Gear throw. That was just normal throw.
Ah, that was, yeah.
That was a very Guilty Gear throw situation. Somebody whips an aerial on their approach, and you just throw them for free. Like, ooh.
Gets hit by the mid. Ooh, Turbo Fall mix up there.
Yeah, Turbo Fall mid. What a classic. I like that actually a lot. It baits out the throw escape.
White Beast being caught in the corner here.
Yep.
I'm trying to find a way out. Gonna wire receive the pin to come back in.
Yeah, thankfully it doesn't have to work too hard to block. So we're gonna see. Yeah, okay, it won't get hit by that again, which is good for White Beast here. All right, so trades with the pin.
Yeah,
The pin.
Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and keep up his pin anytime he gets knocked down. Now you can see here, White Beast has been trying to approach through the air a lot, and Xavier's just been meeting him air to air with Raven's amazing air normals with his JP and such. And that's what's been causing White Beast to have so many problems. Ooh, gets the counter at JT
this is
though.
Gonna be a knockdown into what's the Oki?
He's got a dead angle.
The dead angle. Wow, was so smart.
Absolutely, he did have 50 meter. Had to keep that in mind. That hey, Raven's gonna try to dead angle out, so I'll just bait it and whip punish him.
Very impressive finish of the round there for White Beast. But Elgod taking control of the neutral once again, gets a knockdown. What's it going to be?
He's going to burst out of the block stun, which I don't disagree with. You know what? He's a round up. Bursting during the block stun, you'll probably get his burst back during this round.
Agreed.
And if not, then he'll definitely have it in the final round, even if he loses this round.
That's another thing about fighting Raven, is because Raven has some multi-hit attacks that don't do that much damage, you do get your burst back faster than you would against, say, arbitrary other characters. All right, so
good air throw.
Knockdown though.
You can see here,
jump low.
every time White Beast is going for these jumps in his pressure, Xavier is calling him out for it with either the JP or another normal or even the air throws. So White Beast needs to be adjusting his ground game a little bit more, which is always very hard because Raven has such good ground buttons still. Yes,
Raven has amazing buttons. Period. The fact that White Beast is able to find opportunities to win air to airs at all is very impressive to me. All right, so that's going to be just safe pressure. Backs off, is willing to let Elgod continue.
Look at that guard bar.
Resources.
If he gets hit, he has lost this round.
No burst, but White Beast making it happen.
Gonna throw out the pin.
To take his turn.
Ooh, that
nice
is very smart.
Throw.
He double jump baited Elgod X to go for his own air throw, baited it, blocked it, and then punished him with his own air throw.
So risk gauge still very high. This is going to
do
a lot of damage.
That was a throw starter though, so actually damaged fairly. It was about cut in half because of that. Jumps out of it. Good punish. Gonna RC to get that hit. Forces the burst. He's got 9 seconds left. At this point, Xavier might be trying to just get him timeout.
No, this is a timeout.
No, just goes for another air throw. But you know what? You can see White Beast has his burst back, and he can burst early again this round.
Last round, both players playing their hearts out right now. It's going to be a tough situation for either of them. Whoever gets the first hit is going to matter a lot here.
Ooh, right, there's the first knockdown. Yep. We're going to get some Okizeme. Bad Moon. Another one.
Yep. Another
one. This time he's in the corner, so this is big damage too with that Bad Moon starter.
Right,
into Secret Guard and Oki.
Nope.
This is
goes low, goes overhead, goes
good blocks.
low.
Oh,
my
amazing blocking. Gets
Can't
caught by that final
everything.
6K though.
Milia able to do so many 50-50s in a row.
Yeah, burns all that meter, but you know what? He gets another Secret Guard and does not bait that burst.
White Beast with a huge lead here. Just at the rate Xavier has been getting things off of Oki, this may very well be White Beast's game already.
Yeah, unfortunately though, he's just trying to get meter right now. Oh, but that's going to be not quite enough to convert. Ooh.
Wow, a smart jump out.
Now at this point, he's caught in the corner.
Gets him with the throw for the first time in a while.
Oh, gets caught by the 5D.
Gets him with the 5D.
Yeah, but you know what? That's very easy to burst there. We're going to pick up his pin. So this is a problem. He's got 50 meter, and he has his pin. That is the scariest thing, and catches him with his JH.
Ooh, jump H, taking it for White Beast.
White Beast looking a little bit nervous there at the end.
Yeah, looking a little bit rattled, but you know what? Took the round. That's all that matters.
Yeah, he finally caught that air dash that Xavier's been doing too with that JH, which is what I really wanted to see.
Yep.
Milia's falling JH does hit all around her as she's doing that, and just jumping backwards with their air dash and just doing a JH catches a lot of approaches like that.
Sure does. Sure does. All right, so it looks like we got SQ and Ribbon coming up on stream here. This is a classic matchup.
Absolutely.
These two have fought a few times.
Two powerful Michigan players here.
Yep.
Always great to see the two of them playing each other.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't know where we are in bracket. We got to be pretty close to top 8 if these two are playing, right?
We are absolutely pretty far along in the bracket. I'm not too sure on it myself.
Wow.
But yeah, we are going to get a Leo versus a Sin here. Now, of course, SQ does play a little bit more safe, a little bit more slow and measured.
Yep.
She is very much a methodical player, and Riven actually even though he does play Leo, and Leo is kind of known to be unga, overhead, unga.
Yeah, no, Riven is very
Riven doesn't play that way.
No, not at all. I mean, he can make that happen to you if he thinks it's going to rattle you.
Well, yeah, if you're knocked down, well, why would Leo not?
Absolutely.
But in the neutral, he does have to work his way in, especially against a character like Sin. Sin's Beak Driver has gotten nerfed in basically every version that Sin's been in.
Yep. And it's still an amazing button.
Absolutely. However, at the point at where it's at, Sin really cannot whip it.
No. Especially not against a character like Leo.
Now the problem is, how can he whip it against Leo is kind of the other question. It's
very
hard for Leo to get in past that normal. He kind of does have to super jump IAD over.
It's a good question, especially because Beak Driver will eat fireballs.
Absolutely. Beak Driver does destroy all projectiles, I believe.
Yes.
Goes straight through them.
Yes.
So, basically, Riven's got to make his round start count.
Yep.
Because if he ends up outside of that round start distance, it becomes a lot harder for him.
I'll be interested to see what buttons Riven challenges with in mid-range.
Yeah, because he's got his far slash, but unless that counter hits or Sin's crouching, he doesn't really get much off of it.
Yep.
So he's got his 5K, but that only kind of gets him in.
Ooh, starts with a 2S. Probably typical.
Goes immediately into his counter stance. Yeah, he gets out of it. Needs some movement. You can see he's just trying. You can see Riven's just trying to find that scenario. Where can I? Okay, SQ isn't doing Beak Driver, so I can try to approach here.
Yeah. Gets the overhead, and
ooh, there it is
with the run through. I like that a lot. And,
yeah, SQ charged with Beak Driver a little bit
here. Life totals, resource totals. Riven finding another opportunity in, catches him. And this is going to be a knockdown into
all that damage too.
Tries to take the DP.
Yeah, SQ doesn't DP, but recognizes that. Oh, hey, Riven just went for a counter. I guess I'll just Beak Driver here.
Nice pickup with the super there.
Gonna eat to get the carbs back. Now you can see here too, because Sin has such big normals, he could just kind of play effectively from outside of the flash kick range too.
Yep.
So he can do a lot of those frame traps that some characters can't.
Yep.
That's going to be it. That's a counter hit.
Fireball, and unfortunately the outcome takes it. All right, how will Riven start? Just backdash. Okay, fine.
Oh, gets caught on the IAD back. He was in that back
with the IAD. And this is going to be knocked down into calories, into just doing random stuff.
Ooh, tries again to do the slide, but the YRC actually means the projectile gets to move a little bit further, catches them out of the slide.
Standing reset into another combo, into Oki.
You know what? That's a good trade, though.
Opportunity to, absolutely, to get out with a sweep.
SQ getting a little bit too greedy on the Beak Drivers there, hoping she could get a Beak Driver out and hit Riven to destroy the projectile.
Yeah, she is not making it happen just yet. Riven with a tremendous round
here. Oh, actually.
Armors through with the 6P. I love it.
Yeah, Riven just going very, very strong on just trying to keep SQ blocking on her wake up.
Yep. But SQ now with an opportunity. Yep, just goes for the single overhead into full knockdown.
Going to be some decent damage out of this. Gonna eat some more pressure here. Again, you can see SQ just keeping herself just out of that range of the flash kick.
Yep. In full Beak Driver range.
Gonna eat some more. See, that is kind of also the issue is that Riven can't really stop Sin from eating at full screen like that.
No,
because he doesn't have the way to approach. He has to be throwing out that fireball.
And even the fireball doesn't go full screen.
Ooh, there's the Beak Driver.
Yeah,
RC he's gonna get his burst back this round, however.
Yeah. But she has a huge life total lead right now. And yeah, so that's going to be, force you to Beak Driver, do another Beak Driver. And that is game 1 to SQ.
Yeah, you can definitely see Riven getting his game in and getting his game running.
Yep.
And you see when that happens, he can absolutely win this. However, getting to that point is the most difficult part.
Yeah, Sin's neutral on average just that much better.
Using that 2S at round start, just controlling any precision.
Beak Driver, pretty typical.
Ooh, there it is, though.
Over it. I love it.
That is what Riven needs to be looking for, is IADing over that Beak Driver and punishing it like that. However, of course, Sin, a very strong 6P, so it's still risky to do.
Yes, it is. So we saw just a moment ago Riven go for the first cross-up Oki that he's gone through the whole set, and she just threw him out of it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, just casual throw out. Who cares? Run through. All right, so this is going to be a knockdown into Riven doing something. Yeah, YRCs to get the full meaty.
Overhead.
Empty jump overhead. I love it.
Yeah, Leo represents so many amazing, powerful pressure options that gives him that opportunity just to throw out the 5D.
Yeah.
And you're thinking of every single other amazing pressure option, so you just don't block that giant 25-ish frame overhead.
Flash kick from Ribbon into a DP from SQ, and we are back to neutral. Folks.
Yeah, neither of us want to block each other, and you know what? I understand with both these characters on the screen.
I get it. I sympathize.
You're gonna start throwing out those beak drivers. Ooh. Oh, but yeah, too far away to make the beak driver into the slide to catch the. Ooh, wake up DP, but doesn't cancel it. The YRC looks like it messed up her timing some.
Unfortunately, Sin's DP minus on hit if you don't cancel it.
Yeah, you really need to get that cancel. And unfortunately, I believe that YRC ate SQ's input, and she wasn't ready to do it again.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. All right, so this is going to be a bunch of damage, possibly into super. Yeah.
Yeah, going to get some super Oki here. Going to force him to block. Yeah, Riven blocking overhead means he can't be doing the flash kick there. Ooh, baits out
that is the round. SQ with the smart fishing out of like flash kick or blitz or burst or whatever.
Knowing Riven was going to go for some sort of defensive option there. Riven looking a little bit frustrated with himself. So I can't believe that I went for that there.
So we are back to neutral. Again, life total is basically the same.
Oh, SQ goes for the greedy jump in.
Yeah, jump-ins like that are so scary because you get so much reward if they hit, but if you don't, you're in the corner all of a sudden. And Riven making full use of it here. That's going to be another knockdown into back-turned Oki.
Another unblockable. Yep. That overhead, well, it's an overhead, but if you block it overhead, you get staggered. So it's effectively unblockable.
SQ looking for a burst opportunity, not going to really have one.
Oh, there it is. Gets the gold burst.
Commentator's curse, folks. As soon as you say something won't happen, it does.
Ooh, gets caught by the overhead. Now, SQ does have a lot of work to do with all of this, and it has no more life to trade out on it. Going to go ahead and use that super to keep Riven blocking high so that way he can't do any of the flash kick.
Nice blocks from Riven here. Those were some kind of difficult blocks.
Yeah, SQ just looking for Riven to flinch, and Riven just holding down back, waiting for the opportunity to throw out that projectile.
Beautiful play from Riven, and we are 1-1. The dictionary contains truth, but not how one is meant to interpret it. Except for mine, of course. I'm not going to read
I
this.
love this smoke asshole.
He's so great. I really hope Leo makes it into whatever the next version of Guilty Gear is.
Oh, I can't believe they'd be willing to sacrifice too many characters going to the next version after the debacle was signed.
I mean, one would hope, but I don't know, man. You know how it is.
I fully expect the next version will be a transfer from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 4, so hopefully it's a bit easier for them just to transfer over the existing characters.
Boy, fingers crossed.
As someone who had to wait until Rev 2 to play their main.
Yeah, no, totally.
Jam didn't exist in Rev 1.
Rip Jam, and then she barely existed in Rev.
Rev 2 she was good. Rev 1 she was
I see.
terrible.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be a huge life lead for SQ.
Yeah, you can see SQ playing full screen like that, just giving herself plenty of just time to react to any of Riven's approaches, and kills Riven for all of those approaches as well, leading that perfect.
That was really nice from SQ there. So we'll see how Riven adapts to that. Okay, so you just saw SQ backdash back out of there, trying to bait the flash kick or some kind of anti-air.
Right. SQ not overcommitting on any of her pressure here. Just trying to get out, trying to make that space. Pushing herself into the corner here. She's got to fight back a little bit. Pushes Riven back. Yep. Now she's got that space again, and she's using the beak driver just to destroy the hit of the projectile, and then hit Leo, which erases his projectile entirely.
Gets it out of there completely. Riven finding a way out of the corner, but, finds the cross-up. And
backdashes out.
Backdashes out, and Riven continuing to push SQ into the corner.
But that DP, has to burst. He had no more meter, so bursting there actually not a bad idea.
That was an unsafe aerial approach from SQ. Riven recognizes it.
Good blocking, though.
Yeah,
Riven using Riven using stagger pressure with that back turn Leo stance. Ooh, trades, but trading with beak driver never favorable, even with Leo's 5H.
So SQ had to go for another eat there because she YRC'd it too early the last time.
Right.
Yeah. So this is a tough situation for actually both of the people here.
Ooh, gets hit by the 5D. Yeah, gets close.
Yeah, forces the burst. That's an easy burst point for anybody. But
gets hit by the unblockable again.
Goes for the throw, and SQ shakes out of it just a little too early, jumps out and punishes.
Riven looking like, maybe I shouldn't have gone for that throw.
Yeah. But SQ in wonderful control of that last round, of that whole last game, really.
Yeah, really. That first round, she just spent the entire game let me just play as far away as I can, not let him get in for free, win every single game.
Yep.
And every single interaction I can, but not overcommit.
Yep.
Second round, Riven starts to adapt a little bit, starts to get in, but SQ still, she's not overcommitting. She's not putting herself into that frame debt, and she's just giving him just enough space.
Yep.
Just give him enough space. That way I can react, and that way she can deal with any approach that he does.
Yep. All right, so we have Teddy Treebark versus Drifter Dane coming up.
Yep, loser side bracket now.
I saw these two play some casuals earlier.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how those went.
I believe it led to a lot of claims of Bedman being nerfed.
Is that what the context was?
Yeah,
right?
so now that does mean Teddy Treebark, they do have a little bit better knowledge of how the two are fighting each other. Teddy trying to show off the binder, but all right, now it's on camera.
There we go. Perfect.
Perfect photo op for you all. But again, that notebook is very, very strong. Very good way to train yourself and have that sort of...
Yep.
I can't remember the discipline just to train on these items that I know I need to train on.
Even if you don't end up writing, like following through on the things that you write down, the exercise in mindfulness that is taking notes is so valuable. Because it's sort of difficult. It's a skill you have to learn to think through what is and isn't going well in a particular round, and forcing yourself to write things down mid-match allows you to practice that in a structured way.
It's also just the idea of learning how to ask people for help. That's a big thing that I see in basically all fighting games. Is that like new players are afraid to ask their opponents for like, well, how do I deal with this, or well, what can I do here? And while I understand there's that shyness, you don't necessarily want to be asking somebody that you don't know. At the end of the day, we're all here to play video games.
Yes.
And I would hope and pray that you would never run into a scenario where the other guy's going to blow you off.
Yeah.
Or just be an absolute jerk. I really hope if someone ever asks myself or anyone for help that no one would ever do that.
So, and if you ever think that your effort in taking care of new players won't pay off, I just want you to know that both Amadeus and I were Drifter Dane's senpais at some point.
And now he beats both of us. I'm a little bit upset.
Soundly every single time, and is so much better than us.
What's the soundly? I go even.
Do you?
Yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
Online it's iffy because wake up throws cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. All right, letting the intros rock again. Got to get those tidy whities on camera. And we'll see how this starts. Yeah, Drifter Dane immediately just tapping out.
Making space. Yep.
Making space. Yep. That's what Bedman needs to make this matchup happen.
Ooh, that 5K.
God, that 5K. That's so funny.
Amelia's going to get her pin back, but doesn't get enough knockdown time there to get the pressure. Dane recognizes it, dashes forward. Now at this point, this is actually very, very bad for Amelia. Now she's getting pushed out of the corner, though. That's exactly what Teddy Treebark needed. If he got pushed in that corner with those steals there, that would have been round easily.
Would have been very tough. So Drifter Dane knows this matchup from fighting Silver Hydra.
Right.
And Silver Hydra, if you stream haven't seen him play before, is a very technical Milia from Indianapolis. And
who also plays on Hitbox.
We have a whole Hitbox army here. So Drifter Dane really making use of that matchup knowledge to outspace Teddy Treebark basically all the time here. Yep, throws out the rising 5P, meaty enough that it covers anything.
Teddy Treebark being very good. Yeah, he's using that 5K as an anti-air very effectively. It does kind of just have a straight-up vertical hitbox like that.
Mashes out the roll, goes for tax B into overhead.
That JD
overhead, you cannot react to that.
I just kind of go off of, if I get hit by JD, I'll die, so I'll just have to block JD.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it's kind of, he's going to do it.
You just gotta block it sometimes. You gotta make a call.
It's kind of like Jam's J2K or Biken's Yo Sanson, where it's one of those things where it's just they're going to do it to close out a round. You have to be ready for it.
Yep, you have to be ready. It's like rising overheads in Street Fighter.
Right. Gonna go for the 6H. Yep.
So this is all basically tight blocks then. Into the spooky throw, into knockdown with a full stick of butter.
Oh, bad
burst.
But
burst.
You know
Doesn't
what?
quite get a punish, but this is pretty...
Yeah. Unfortunately, being in that situation where you're low on life, and again, Bedman has that 50 meter, he's going to look for the JD.
Yep.
Important thing to note is that Bedman's rather, his 5H is jump cancelable, and that is one of his main jump cancelable normals. So when you see the 5H, that's when you know you have to start blocking over it. I don't believe he has any lows out of it either.
Matchup tech from Amadeus right here.
I played this matchup a lot.
All right, so wake up throw into the cross up mid. Gets the Digitalis. That would be huge damage, but Drifter Dane bursts out very wisely.
Very smart burst. That's a lot of damage into a good knockdown
Smart
from Amelia.
5P into knockdown into stand up, get hit by mid.
Looks like that might have been trying to backdash there or something.
That one might have happened. Yeah, all right.
Again, uses the 50 meter to get the JD. Teddy Treebark not blocking a single JD so far. So Drifter Dane taking advantage of that when he has the meter.
Just dominating the ground, and we see Drifter Dane with an array of projectiles out here, messing up Teddy Treebark.
Ooh, catches the jump out with the 6H. Gonna RC it.
Oh,
tried to do another 6H, I want to say. Yeah.
Could have gotten the run up there, went for some other route, didn't end up mattering.
This is going to be a match point for Drifter Dane to continue through the tournament. This is loser side.
Teddy Treebark going to really have to make something happen here because Teddy has not been in control of a single one of these rounds yet.
Yeah, he's been going for a lot of situations and kind of just overcommitting himself a little bit.
Oh, that's an unfortunate drop for Teddy Treebark. As Amelia, it feels so bad to drop those conversions.
And drop your Okizeme, really. Because that's what Amelia is all about.
He dropped the Oki, and now the pin is on the other side of the screen. This is an exceedingly bad situation.
Yeah, he does have a burst here. Unfortunately, he's going to be stuck in the corner. Good gold burst, though.
Just finds a good gold burst and is willing to just... All right.
Going to burn the meter. Going to get back. Going to get his pin back, too, here. Burns all his meter to get that pin, though.
Very smart spending of that gold burst meter, though. That's exactly what Teddy Treebark needed. Not able to capitalize on it quite as much as he probably would have liked.
Good box. Box the JD finally, but gets tick throw.
Dirty.
I haven't seen that one before.
Wow, yeah, no, that's a new one. I held back the entire time. I didn't master the
Yeah, I got thrown.
Yeah, I got thrown. All right, so Drifter Dane advancing in loser's bracket here. Teddy Treebark out of the tournament probably, yeah?
Yeah, that was loser's side. So I'm making a mental note here. If I ever see Dane do that to me, block the JD and start mashing 5P. I got a 3-frame jab.
Gross. Get out of here.
You're jealous.
I am jealous. Give me that.
No.
Give Venom a 3-frame 5P. It'll be fine.
You got Stinger Aim YRC.
That's 10 frames. I need a 3-frame Stinger Aim YRC.
Yeah, but it's Stinger Aim YRC.
But it's not 3 frames. Give it to me 3 frames.
Yeah, but it covers the entire screen. My jab covers like
listen, I'm pretty sure.
Your Stinger just covers everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nerf
everybody wants to complain about Stinger Aim. Stinger Aim's fair. It's just a laser beam for 25 meters that gets me combos on random confirms. Whatever, it's fine.
That leads to like 40% and knockdown and Okizeme.
Yeah, dude, it's whatever. Just bait the neutral.
And what is it on block, by the way?
Okay, moving on. So we got speaking of Venom, we have Merc back up here against DLO, I believe.
Yeah. So that was our Faust versus Venom, I believe. And I think we saw this matchup earlier today in the tournament.
We did, yeah.
Unfortunately, the Faust not quite comfortable with the matchup, not really understanding what Venom's doing. So maybe we'll see a little bit better representation of that matchup here. And hopefully we're going to see a lot more, I feel like, a lot more item toss come out and a lot more far slash from Faust.
Agreed. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get ourselves a good match here. What's the stage meta game call here?
Dragonic Falls. I mean, it hides the shadows, so I don't know. Maybe that matters for Lumley.
Maybe. I don't know.
It matters for Chip.
It does. That's true. But I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I like this stage. It's cool.
It actually is very pretty stage.
Pretty cool stage. Big sword in the background. Dang, look at that.
Immediate J2K at round start, always kind of showing of, hey, this Faust is going to be greedy when they do immediate round start J2K.
All right, so we got a big array of balls to start out.
Mini Faust coming in, but he goes off screen very soon though.
Teleports out, just forcing.
Ooh, that's
Faust
not a great trade, yeah.
Forcing Faust to make bad approaches here the entire. Pandus. Wait, were we wrong about who Merc was before? We were wrong about who Merc was before. The streamer is confirming that for us. That's okay. We got Pandus. Sorry to Pandus, and also sorry to Merc for mistaking who was who.
Merc, we thought you were a very good Venom player.
Yeah,
you're not.
It
sorry.
turns out that you're a Faust player. That's okay. It's okay to be a Faust player. Wow, Pandus with the presence of mind on those teleports. That is the third time that we have seen Pandus option select that teleport.
Absolutely. Now, of course, being straight below Faust like that is always kind of Faust. His only real option is JD there.
Yep.
So, but of course, Venom has a very strong 6P and a very strong close slash to cover that range, so he kind of likes being there too.
Yep.
Ooh, going to go for Mad Struggle. Doesn't get a conversion off of it though.
So, Pandus just really dominating neutral here.
Yeah, Pandus using the ball sets and using the ball's movement to cover his own way, and you can see he runs in behind that ball to get the tick throw attempt.
DLO looking, I'm not going to say lost, but looking like DLO
hesitant.
just doesn't know where he's safe and where he's not, which is probably smart because, frankly, he's not safe in a lot of situations.
Oh, goes for the
weird whipped
FTC.
air throw there.
Well, I think that was an FTC to avoid him pressing buttons, and then actually goes for the backdash YRC JK. Good block, very hard to block that circle stop.
Knows the confirm there. Wow, goes for the teleport reset.
Yeah, Panda's doing very good work here, using the teleports. Ooh, 6H counter hit.
Goes for the empty jump low, into the burst safe combo, into the knockdown, just totally,
And of course, we're doing this.
Yep. Bishop run out is the best. Bishop run out, if you don't think Bishop run out is the coolest shit in Guilty Gear, I don't know what your problem is.
Let me tell you the Venom bed and brother. Gold burst Bishop run out.
Say that again?
Gold burst Bishop run out.
Yeah, gold burst Bishop. It's so important, okay? It's good. Don't yell at me.
Venom players think Bishop Burnout's the coolest thing, and then they try it against a rushdown character and die. So, I mean, okay.
Even though they die doing what they love. And that's the most important
they
part.
look cool doing it, so I guess I can't complain too
Life's
much.
too short not to throw out random Bishop runouts. All right, so anyway, big combo here from Pandus into smart Oki here. Goes for it again. Yeah, goes for the air dash again.
Safe burst, though.
Out.
Mini Faust coming down, going to cover up. Ooh, gets that very long-range counter hit. Going to use that ability to come in. Mini Faust is still over there. Catches him, finally teleports onto it. But unfortunately, that Stinger YRC, just leading to a free combo.
Wow, so Pandus went for a burst-safe combo there when DLO didn't have a burst. I won't say a word if you don't.
I mean, force of habit.
Happens, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about ever going for burst-safe combo.
Yes.
He might have been able to kill, but you know what? He was so high up on the health bar and still the meter that why not?
No, that's smart. Better to habituate it. All right, yep.
It's a knockdown here.
Just goes for a single overhead, gets it. Goes for overhead into 5.
Crawls under.
Yeah,
very
really
good awareness from
crawl.
Faust.
Really, really smart call.
Faust can actually crawl backwards and forwards. He gets himself under a lot of things. Oh, YRC's to make himself safe. Sees that he's going to get hit by that.
That's the easiest teleport in the world. I knew that teleport was coming a mile away. All right.
Ooh, gets hit by the second of his.
So
that happens a lot.
The very last active frame on 2D hits everywhere. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Venom's 2D is kind of a blessing and a curse, really.
Yeah.
A lot of times where he'll get countered.
Ooh, that could have been a bigger punish if Candace had been more aware, but DLO
I don't think he was expecting him to come flying from the top of the screen.
Not. DLO with kind of an opportunity.
Runs up 6P.
Expects a jump out and just gets 2S for his troubles. All right, so that is 2 games quickly to Pandus. Pandus advancing probably to top 8 or something like that, right?
I believe we're getting close to it.
Yeah, we must be.
Yeah, unfortunately, Faust 6P just does not quite cover that horizontal space. It's very good against jumping out and jump ins. However, it does kind of lack that kind of neutral game. Maybe he was looking for a far slash or something.
Yep.
But in which case, I want to see, when I see good, really strong Faust players like Nage or Bozak, I see them do a lot of dash, run up, and then jump back JH.
Yep.
And that covers your jump out, and that's still safe. It's not a big commitment. And if they think you're going to stay on the ground, then they'll just throw out the far slash, 2P, 2P.
Yep. All right, so we got Xavier versus Drifter Dane coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
This should be for top 8 as well, right?
I believe so. We're getting through the rest of the losers matches.
The way they're doing it, they already are doing top 8, so they're just running the whole tournament. Right?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is loser semis.
Okay.
The next match is another losers and it's winners finals.
Okay.
Welcome to Guilty Gear Top 8 stream. That's okay.
Yeah, I believe we were supposed to have Mini-Matt to do top 8 commentary. He's probably tied up doing DBFC.
Yeah, they're still doing Dragon Ball. So he's
Dragon Ball, a very good game. Everybody, people really like it. Takes forever to run.
Yes,
so.
very good game unless you're a TO.
Unless you're, yeah, absolutely.
If you're the TO, it's the worst game in the world. You hate it.
Yeah, but that's okay. We got Amadeus and Slumera in here to tuck you right into bed with a little Guilty Gear Top 8 here.
We get to tuck you into bed, and Dane's the bed man coming up on stream.
Yep.
That's right. I went there.
You know what? Not only did you went there, you get it there.
I'm also proud of it. That's the worst part.
I'm proud of you, Ama.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right.
So it looks like Xavier's going straight for Raven. It sounds like.
Yeah, I bet Xavier is just really looking for neutral presence here.
Yeah, let's get the match coming up. Yep, here we go.
A little Hey Hune theme. I like this theme a lot.
It's just Castlevania, which isn't a bad thing, but Anyway, getting into the match, I can see this because Xavier probably doesn't want to play the Johnny movement again, trying to catch Bedman, along with the lack of like defensive options Johnny really has. He has amazing buttons and pressure, but his movement is kind of lacking, and catching a Bedman with his movement is just a lot of throwing at 6K.
Oh, I love that. Just recognizes that Elgato is just going to sit in the stands forever. Goes for, I love that frame trap too. Dang.
Yeah, and going to the stance in the corner like that is very dangerous because that's where Bedman's throw is the scariest because he gets that seal set up. Good Abare, mashes out the 2P and gets the knockdown. That's what I would like to see. Going for the Abare and getting rewards off of it. 6P though.
Oh, okay. So Dane in solid control this entire match. What Dane has been doing really well this match is punishing Xavier for getting antsy or overzealous.
Right, and there you see it again.
Yep.
Xavier went for the dash in 2P, and Dane had already jumped out. He recognized this scenario as a time where he can get out of this block string.
All right, so this is going to be... Oh, goes for the instant overhead.
Yep. Now that JD, it's a very fast instant overhead, but Bedman cannot get anything unless it's a counter hit or he has meter for it.
Correct, yeah. So you'll see Dane just do that to get some like random, like, because
it's a cute little bit of damage,
and it leaves Bedman like floating over the enemy's head, which is kind of nice for some random neutral stuff. Wow, Elgato with a lot of excitement.
Yeah, he did get hit. He got hit quite a few times in stance, which gave him a lot of excitement. And when he's at high level excitement like that, he can get a lot of really good Oki.
I predict that before the end of the round, oh nope, never mind. Excitement is gone.
Yeah, excitement does wear off over time as Raven doesn't get more of it, so it just kind of disappears.
All right, so Dane out of the corner, looking to use that Task C Deja Vu to control a little bit of space here.
Ooh, use that JS.
Random jump S, doesn't quite get a confirm off of it.
Yeah, Bedman's air normal is very strong. He very easily contends with Raven's amazing air normals as well.
Elgato smartly saving the burst for later in the round when things are a little bit more dire. There it is. Drifter looking for some kind of anti-air there, but Xavier delaying with the pin.
Now Xavier does have 50 meter. If this doesn't kill it, oh no, he goes to the OTG.
Yep,
very
goes
smart.
For the OTG. Drifter with a resounding 2-0 in the first game here against Xavier.
Yeah, it looks like Xavier just not quite familiar with the Bedman matchup maybe, and Dane's able just to not let Raven start his game.
Yep.
I did see Dane go for a blitz on some Oki, and it actually whipped entirely.
Oh.
So maybe he's just not quite certain of Raven Oki's MA, but he's trying. And he's doing the right thing of just tapping Blitz to get out of the shield, the spinning orb Oki. Tick throw.
As always in Guilty Gear, the best way to avoid Oki's Ame is to not get hit.
Obviously.
And Drifter doing an amazing job of not getting hit here in neutral. Just up backing, waiting for the opponent to approach, doing safe Deja Vu stuff, going for safe supers like this. That's going to hit into a full knockdown, and what are we going to see for the Oki? Goes for empty jump
5D.
dust.
Yeah, that's the first time he's represented that 5D. Going to get him corner knockdown here with some seal set up. You can see all this pressure, too. Xavier has to start FDing this, and that's an issue because he can keep going for that pressure.
I don't know if you saw how much chip that was, but that was like
a lot of chip.
That was like a full 5H of chip.
His entire life, he blocked that entire string. It didn't matter, though, because he didn't have the meter to block it all.
Yeah, and so the thing is, that's, oh my god, what the heck? Wow, I was not ready for that.
But that's always the thing you have to recognize in Guilty Gear is when you're low on meter, what you need to FD. And if you're a character that has that ability to chip, like Venom or Bedman, to use that chip to your advantage and force your opponent to not use that meter.
Absolutely. So Drifter with an opportunity here, really about one good hit away from dying, but Drifter with some amazing Oki here.
Now Raven does have a wake-up super. He does have a wake-up super available, and he does have dead angles. Those are major defensive options
super,
here.
Dead angle burst.
Has to burst.
And now will we see, okay, so goes for YRC on the pin.
Yeah, RC's to make that safe.
Dane just looking to force him in with meter. Goes for Task C, Deja Vu.
Ooh.
Oh my god, what a smart teleport.
Yeah, YRC's to dash forward to get the pin.
Are we going to see a burst? We are going to see a safe burst into wait, Task C, Deja Vu. Nope, just representing those air buttons.
Task A, use Task A to control that space a little bit better. Task A again to move the seal around the field a little bit. Destroys the seal with his own projectile.
So this is close. This is really anybody's game right now.
Oh, that's
finds
6P,
the 6P, and that is a convincing 4-0 from Drifter Dane.
Yeah, Dane very, very patient, staying grounded there, waiting for Xavier to run at him and getting the very easy to react. The 6P, Bedman 6P getting buffed in this version actually always gives him a knockdown on the counter hit. The hitbox itself is still a little bit weak, but Bedman's still talking.
Bedman never shuts up. He wakes up
Much like me.
He just fucking talks forever. Read my Guilty Gear fanfic where Bedman talks a lot.
I mean, it's in character.
It's in character.
It's a good fanfic, then.
It's good. It's good.
Looks like we're going to have Riven come up with...
Riven versus Pandas.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm just still thinking Merc.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunate.
I know. Bye, Merc.
Sorry.
Sorry, Merc. So I have played this matchup with Riven several times. Riven is a better player than I am, so I don't actually know how much matchup experience I'm able to give him here. And we've seen some amazing space control from Pandas this tournament.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is definitely one of those matchups where if Leo gets in, he can win.
Yep. If indeed. So if Leo gets in here, Venom's defensive options are some of the actual just scramble defensive options are some of the worst defensive options in the game.
He has a very strong dead angle that's very hard to deal with and gives him a lot of reward, and that it sends him flying away from him. However, that's kind of it. He doesn't really have any fast pokes to poke his way out of.
Yep.
His backdash it's just a backdash. It's not good. It's not necessarily bad, but you can bait it.
Yep.
So he does kind of have to go for those hard read scenarios where I have to IB and throw my opponent knowing that they're going to do this under pressure. Or I have to go and burn some meter to Stinger YRC, which, as you said earlier, it's still 10-frame startup. It's still a very large gap. You can't get out of that when they're frame trapping you. You have to go on it on a pressure reset.
It's not free at all.
And it costs 25 meter. That is expensive at the end of the day.
All right, so I promise this is Riven versus Pandas. The names I'm sure will be reset shortly. Oh, goes for a very nice, I like that setup a lot.
Yeah, I really expect Pandas to do a lot of just safe setups that's going to force Riven to block overhead as he's waking up so that way he cannot get that flash kick.
Yep. Wow, Pandas with amazing
good
control
5K.
of the game so far, but gets overheaded, and that's going to be, goes for standing reset into
5K
throw.
tick throw, yeah.
Looking for probably baiting blitz there, don't you think?
Yeah. Riven's doing a lot of really good work here. That's
that
big.
Is
has to
amount of
burst.
damage.
Yeah, Leo with that 50 meter, getting hit like that, he's going to confirm into super, and that's going to be the rest of it. Honestly, he could have probably died there.
So this is shockingly close, actually.
Yeah.
So Pandas with a whole bunch of meter here could make something happen.
And there's
does
the
make
Stinger
something
YRC,
happen.
yeah.
So this should be, gets the running into, just stops the combo. That's fine. Wow, picks up off that because of his counter hit.
Confirm, and that might be a big issue. Now Riven's got his burst back going to the next round regardless.
Oh my god, that was a throw for
expecting a
Riven
throw,
if Riven
yeah.
wanted it. Holy cow.
And that is it.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Pandas had that round, but just hesitated and didn't quite get the conversion or dropped an input. And that let Riven reset and get his own game going.
Pandas, though, definitely not looking dead out here. This is not over by half just yet.
He's trying to jump out of the scenarios, but he doesn't have the meter to FD as he jumps out. So he's just getting hit by these grounded normals. In Guilty Gear, you basically always have to FD all these grounded normals.
Yep. Good awareness from Riven to reflect that ball. Really knows where Venom is
Good
on screen at any
backdash.
given time, which is so important.
And again, he tried to jump out there, FD'd, ran out of meter, got hit by the back turn H.
So just as I was saying that Pandas was looking alive, this is a much more Leo round than the previous round.
And he's going to get to block one mix-up here, and that's it.
Yeah, no, low into low. Can't block them all.
Pandas was unfortunately just meter starved that entire game. Never really got a chance to get his meter going, and just every time he was trying to jump out, he didn't have the meter to FD once he was in the air.
So that's one thing about playing zoners in Guilty Gear is because your meter gain is so dependent on you being on offense. Sometimes when you're spending a lot of time just zoning the opponent, you actually don't get a lot of meter.
Yeah, a lot of zoners in Guilty Gear actually play more at the mid range than at the long range.
Yeah.
Just because you want to constantly be putting your normals in your opponent as well. Like Pandas is doing now. This is what you want to see from Venom. Is going in, getting his Venom. Ooh, that's a missed input there.
Yeah, went for mad struggle. Probably would have gotten flash kicked out of it though.
But this is a problem now. Now this time at least Pandas does have some meter, so he can make some defensive options. There's another good backdash.
Into the 2K, so smart. Goes for it. That could have been a throw. That was a low. H carcass into S carcass. I like.
Now you can see here though, Riven is holding down back this entire time.
Corner.
Riven has been holding down back the entire time though, so he was just looking for a chance to flash
Good
kick.
one frame jump out of the
FD jump.
Good FD jump.
And that's it. He's blocking though, but that didn't super is safe on block. Catches a backdash.
Looking for something. Yeah, finds the mad struggle.
Good mad struggle to whip punish the anti-air, yeah.
I like that setup. covers everything. Riven patiently waiting it out.
Yeah.
On chip, though.
Yeah,
This
he is
a
on chip. He does have to
situation.
FD something. Now, he did do a very good job there of maneuvering himself into a position where Pandas now is in the air. Now, unfortunately, he was not able to anti-air that fallen JH.
Couldn't do anything with it. Pandas too ready to delay things.
No burst here, though.
Yeah, this is
He's a round up.
Yeah, no, this is a dangerous situation for Pandas.
Oh, there he
Pandas
goes. He
chooses
goes to the burst there after getting hit a few times.
Ooh, that was a throw. Pandas had wanted it. All right, goes for the empty jump, blocks it.
Gets caught there. I like that he's representing the backdash. There's the far slash that I like to see too. Ooh, gets hit by the YRC startup. Yeah.
So Riven with a powerful round there. Pandas really needs to make something happen here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pandas did burst during that round after he'd already lost about half his life bar.
Ooh, a sneaky cross up.
Yeah, always hard to do that on Leo because you're always afraid of a flash kick, of course. Oh, but there's a good bait on the flash kick. So he's going to get a knockdown from this, absolutely. No, he chooses to burst it instead. But he is already over halfway of his life. He's got to start making a run back here. Oh, but that is such a good counter hit. That is exactly what Riven needs.
And all of a sudden, Pandas' life total is looking pretty dire.
Oh, he's baiting that burst. Oh, but that's it. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So hard to burst there.
Whoa, okay. All right, never mind. Just as we're saying that.
Now, Riven does have all the speed. He's good at dead angle. Yeah, I like that dead angle.
Dead angle's right back. Looks to bait
Wake
the
up
flash
5K.
kick. This is so scary. Gets hit by the overhead, and Riven takes it over Pandas.
Yeah, unfortunately, just I did like Riven spent that dead angle because while he had the 50 meter, it's better to spend it then instead of trying to FD out. He didn't have enough life just to keep FDing, and Venom is absolutely a character that can just keep you blocking forever.
Absolutely. All right, so now we have SQ versus
someone. White Beast. It looks like it's coming
White Beast. Yeah, this should be winners finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So of course, Melia versus Sin. Melia does a lot of work and then gets counter hit once and dies as per usual.
Didn't we have a conversation about this matchup earlier?
We may have.
Did this matchup happen? Am I imagining that? Did SQ fight Teddy Treebark?
I played so many games.
SQ fought Teddy Treebark earlier in this bracket.
Yes.
Yeah.
I played so many matches Guilty Gear, and I'm old. I don't know things.
I don't know, man. It's hard to know things, is the thing about it.
I don't know anything. I'm a jam player.
I play games that I've played for years and still routinely find out new things about characters I don't play or interact with. It's just, fighting games just have, like, a lot of things in them.
Well, like, did you know that, like, for instance, like, Jam score 6 feet, destroys projectiles?
I did know that.
It destroys one hit. Well, you're a Venom player, so that's the only matchup where it's relevant, actually. But yeah, like, it destroys one hit of projectile, so why wouldn't you just parry the projectile?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Fighting games are weird.
Yeah. And Arxis makes decisions. I won't say good or bad. Johnny was worse in the last version of the game.
Johnny was worse.
Fuck that character. All right, so we're going to have Sin versus Melia. Now, again, obviously, Sin can just get that one good counter hit, and that could be the spell of disaster for White Beast. Looks like, okay, yeah, we got the name swapped around here correctly.
Yep. All right, so this is just random neutral into the knockdown. Finds it. Yeah, bursts out of it immediately. That's very smart.
JH, though, just going to control any falling. Oh, but there it is. There's that air-to-air counter hit.
God,
and look at that damage.
Wow. Half of... Oh, my God.
That was just from... just wild JH counter hit into that huge amount of damage. You can see what we're talking about here with that big counter hit. Gonna block the Sokizeme.
Blocks the low.
Jumps out.
Just hold pressure. Digitalis, that's going to be a knockdown.
Yeah, R sees it. This is exactly what White Beast wants. Anytime Amelia sees that counter hit Digitalis, and they're already seeing they're happy.
All right, what's the player? Both players just kind of figuring it out.
Oh, run up throw, yeah. White Beast being a little bit too defensive, a little bit too patient on neutral, gets hit by the run up throw.
Nice block on the overhead. Things are looking bad for White Beast. White Beast has a huge risk gauge here, but also a lot of tension.
Ooh,
make something happen with a YRC.
Oh, backdash YRC. Oh, that JP hitbox, so strong.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rising JP, a very strong tool against Melia, kind of irrespective of what character you are.
Yep.
Just because it's always a very fast hitbox that's going to stop her from like IADing at you. And her air normals outside of her own JP or JK are all a little bit slow. So jumps out, You're still charged with that beat driver. Uses the pin to punish it even.
Did he pick up the pin? Okay.
Oh
my gosh.
Catches the tech dash forward with the 2H.
Wow, picked up the pin in between the two bad moons. That's awesome. All right, yep.
Catches him air to air with the J.
That's going to be another knockdown into, just goes for the kill.
Actually,
I respect
just
that a lot.
re-jump.
I respect that a lot. Recognizing situations like that is so crucial.
Absolutely, and in Guilty Gear, the guts does really kick in at the last 10% of life, so it's always hard to tell if you're going to be able to get that kill. Yeah. But White Beast very good at recognizing that, hey, I can re-jump and I have plenty of combo here.
White Beast has gotten so many just random air-to-airs, so it's like White Beast's ability to understand how to play footsies in the air is very impressive to me right now.
And also, that's a very good tool to have as Amelia, because Amelia spends a lot of the time in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, IB's the JH, and yeah.
Throw, that's kind of an optimal way to anti-air that.
Oh, they're going to get that conversion with that super. Look at that life bar melt away.
Dang, wow.
Drops the combo, though, because Amelia's lightweight.
Okay, just
YRCs, but doesn't low crush. Oh, box the gold burst, though. That's a big issue for White Beast. I'm sure he would have rather hit that gold burst hit.
White Beast, though, with a basically full stick of butter here, and SQ
going to use it to dead angle. But there's the wake up DP, but cancels it to the jump just to make it safe, not confirming it.
Yep, there it is. Look for the opportunity.
YRC too soon, though. SQ's got an issue here.
That's unfortunate for SQ. Okay, blocks the overhead. Very smart.
Yeah, White Beast getting a little bit. White Beast gave SQ that round. I'm sorry. Like, that is it.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, White Beast, he was going in, and was afraid of SQ getting her burst back. She didn't have the meter to super or to dead angle out, but he was afraid of SQ getting her burst back and bursting. So White Beast backed off when SQ didn't even have a burst and just kind of gave that round away.
That's tough. I mean, okay, so but that was close. White Beast
absolutely very good
has
match.
A 3 out of 5 to figure this out. SQ up 1, but 1 is not a huge lead. I mean, like White Beast can absolutely even this out.
And a 3 out of 5, yeah, this is winner's final, so this is 3 out of 5. So White Beast, he was taking the time there, you saw there after the match, just to kind of think about it. Ooh, big counter hit, but it has to eat.
Jumps out. Just looking to play neutral, finds the 6P, unfortunately doesn't get the jump cancel.
Yeah, Amelia is absolutely a character, too, who doesn't really worry about life lead too much because this is still easily a mode where she can run this back if she can get one knockdown. Amelia's absolutely a character to make it happen. Now running very low on life, though, so she can't trade life to win neutral here, which is always a very strong tool to use.
Yep.
Oh, SQ jumps out, wasn't able to confirm that. Good backdash there to avoid the pin.
Picks up the pin, gets a gray beat into
wake up 2S.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow. SQ shaking her head a little bit, not happy with the specific way that went down, but whatever.
Maybe didn't want the 2S, maybe wanted DP input or something instead.
Something like that, yeah, for sure.
And just got lucky with it, so, but
you know what?
You won the round, so exactly. Can't complain too much.
She won the round. How mad can she really be? The answer is as bad as she wants to be.
Yeah. White Beast goes through the burst there to pick up his pin, get it right back. Now this guard bar is flashing, really cannot get hit. Gets caught by a random far slash. That's actually an issue because now there's even more guard stun coming behind.
White Beast White Beast blocked all that, which is good, but White Beast really needs to have a more active defense in those situations to make something happen because this guard bar is unacceptable right now. I mean, White Beast really just has to not get hit for the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, he did eventually manage to run out and get away from the corner, which was very important. But that guard bar was still flashing, so that could still be
that was 3 or 4 unbelievably scary situations for White Beast.
Yeah, you want to talk about danger time? Have a flashing guard bar.
Yeah.
Going to use the meter to RC that far slash and get that conversion off of it. Going to get the knockdown. Secret Garden, what's the secret? It's a low into an empty jump overhead. I would have gotten hit by that every day.
We see a burst. All right, so SQ with a small lead here.
SQ with a small lead, but a lot more meter. Oh, gets the DP baited, though.
Yeah, all the meter in the world won't help you with your DPs.
Baits the dead angle.
Wow.
And that's round of White Beast.
Smart play from White Beast to handle that defense. So White Beast definitely still alive here in this set. Oh, okay, gets frame trapped. Finds conversion, JH into full knockdown into conversion. Just backs off, looking for the DP again. Gets a knockdown. Looking for it again. Just goes for empty jump low. That's fine.
Yeah, that was a safe against that DP.
Yep. Finds
good air throw reset.
That's the REV 2.1.
Catches the backdash. Oh, and Disc YRC to stop any approach. very dominant round here by White Beast.
I didn't know you could pick up in that specific way.
Sin's got a very forgiving hurt box. Actually, probably one of the easiest characters to combo in the game for a lot of characters. I'm sure there's someone out there screaming because they play a character that I don't play, saying, no, Sin is impossible to combo.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That is how Guilty Gear is. But for a lot of characters, Sin just kind of works.
Yeah. Okay. So 1-1. White Beast definitely still alive here. SQ also still alive. This is a close set. Okay,
Ooh,
random
the beat
JH,
driver.
can't quite convert off it.
SQ just kind of adapting a little bit. Looks like she's going more for those air-to-air beak drivers, just control that airspace more.
Yep.
Kind of using it as like Bowser to use his JH.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so Milia has some absolutely amazing air-to-airs. JP and JK and JH are all really, really, really good at what they do. But Sin outranges Milia in the air, right?
I want to say that was a very good round from SQ as well. Not only because just how dominant look, but watch the way she rations out her calorie meter. She could have just eaten after the air combo early on, but that would have given White Beast the opportunity to air dash in and take control of the neutral game.
For sure.
So instead, SQ holds off, knowing that she can convert, get the knockdown later, and get the calories.
So this is okay. So White Beast does pick up the pin, which is important. But SQ willing to just wait. It doesn't go for the neutral calorie grabs that she probably could be going for, knowing that White Beast has good reactions.
No, SQ is definitely, she's playing something that I've heard called playing to not lose. She's not necessarily playing to win, because playing to win is very risky. It involves taking a lot of big reads and call-outs. SQ is instead playing to not lose and just doing the safest things and carrying that through to victory.
So that was the very first time this tournament, I think, that we've seen White Beast go for that roll toss-up. So White Beast, now having kept SQ on the ground, having said to SQ, you will stay there, now able to deploy that cross-up.
Right. Going to charge the beak driver a little bit, see if White Beast flinches. Going to get all this guard bar, jumps out, yeah. Oh, but it gets caught by that beat driver, so that's going to be some more pressure coming in.
All right, blocks. We are back to, well, we were back to, okay.
That's unfortunate.
White Beast decides that he would rather have the pin than the Oki. I sympathize.
Yeah, because the pin wins you neutral.
So this is a tough situation now for SQ because that calorie meter is almost gone.
Yeah, basically next time SQ gets a knockdown, instead of getting a combo, she's going to have to get calories. Instead she chooses to eat in neutral and take the counter hit.
Had to take a little bit of damage there, but thankfully White Beast didn't have a roaming cancel to actually convert off that far S5H.
Big conversion though, that's going to be a knockdown.
Huge. And SQ doesn't quite
baits the dead angle.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
RC to eat, yeah. Blocking beat driver. Oh, just catches it. Yeah. I know you want that pin. Come and get it.
Oh my god, an amazing instant block to falling jump H. And White Beast now.
Wake up DP.
Oh, okay. All right. That was a scramble situation that SQ navigated very well.
Yeah, just went for the wake up DP into the jump regardless. I'm expecting White Beast to bait it to block.
Yep.
But White Beast actually got hit, scrambled to try to jump out because wasn't sure if there was going to be conversion. Actually jumped and got hit by the beak driver on the cross-up.
All
so
right.
2-1 for SQ, trying to get herself into grand finals here.
SQ coming very close to it. White Beast with a small hill to climb now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at this point, this is where pressure's going to get on White Beast, especially if he goes around down. At that point, he's got to go back in the losers bracket.
Yep. Okay, all right.
Good IBs there, though, from both
IB
players.
To handle the frame trap. Goes for the cross-up into the overhead. I kind of love that. I kind of love that.
You saw SQ mashing 2P there, so SQ was looking for, expecting the throw or something, and actually White Beast baited that out, rolling away with 5D.
Ooh, wow, doesn't capitalize on that counter hit. Might have been able to get
the burst, that's going to be a good chunk of damage into some Okizeme. Yes, just dead angles out when it's safe.
Oh, okay.
Wake up throw, but Wire sees it to make it safe.
All right, this is a tough situation for White Beast. White Beast really needs this knockdown. Needs to make something happen. SQ knows about it.
SQ, I believe, that might have been a DP that got crossed up.
Yeah, that might have been another DP.
But you know what? That 2S covers both options very well. So.
That's a little option select right there. All right, White Beast needing to make something happen now.
Yeah, on the edge of going to the losers bracket and having to fight his way back to get to grand finals that way. SQ trying her hardest just to get straight to grand finals. Ooh, gets fuzzy, blocks the doesn't block the third hit of that overhead. Oh, drops the combo. Really needed that beak driver to hit. Now SQ has no calories.
Oh, White Beast, though, drops the combo, so this is now a tense situation for both characters.
Yeah,
SQ with amazing buttons to force White Beast out, but it can't really press a lot of them.
White Beast is just Yeah, White Beast is just looking for a scenario, hoping SQ gets greedy and just tries to eat neutral and punish her for that. SQ staying patient and just holding down back, knowing White Beast is not going to commit to anything.
Oh, catches the forward tech buttons and is going to get a
Secret Garden, what's the secret? Now SQ did just get her burst back.
Oh my gosh, okay, good mobility. SQ able to bait out the pin.
That was absolutely turbo fall throw, just not quite in range for it.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
And White Beast sent to the losers bracket. SQ now waiting in grand finals for whoever should face her.
Yeah, SQ a very strong Sin player. Losers bracket, gonna have to fight through a couple strong players through that too.
Oh baby. White Beast looking contemplative. Not out of the tournament yet. Has another chance. We'll be waiting in losers finals for the winner of this match right here. So we are going to have Riven versus Drifter Dane.
Yeah, a rematch here actually.
Yeah.
We did see this early on in the tournament.
Yeah, we did.
Riven was able just to get his way in there and just a little bit of issue for Drifter Dane dealing with the defensive or the offensive options of Leo.
Yep.
And maybe he's made some adaptations, written down some things in his notebook. He knows really what he's going to go for here.
Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll see. Okay, so, I don't know what Riven's got here. Oh, Riven's got his phone out. Okay. I thought maybe Riven had gotten a very small notebook of his own, but no, it's just a.
I mean, at this point, you could.
Phone's basically a notebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you take notes on your phone, you are valid.
I mean, I've got a Note 8, so I even could.
There you
Samsung,
go.
sponsor me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Samsung Deus.
No.
That didn't work. That didn't work. I'm sorry. I apologize to the stream and my mother.
We're going to have some beige bedman versus, I don't remember what color Riven plays.
That's white and red.
That's right.
Yeah. I like that color a lot.
The Knights Templar Leo over here.
Yeah, a little bit. The Red Cross Leo.
Uh-oh, we're sharing some great moments here.
I love sharing moments. Oh my gosh.
Would you like to share something now?
I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks, dude.
All right. I love Stream too. Don't worry, you guys are included in this.
Stream, I think you're okay.
Oh. So, getting into our rematch here. Yep. Now, this is not losers finals. This is still 2 out of 3. It's only losers semi.
Yep.
So this is 2 out of 3, not 3 out of 5. So we're gonna see, does Drifter Dane have the adaptations, because he did lose this earlier on.
Has this stage always been this bright?
It's just new to Rev 2. In the old games, it was kind of like midnight-ish.
Yeah. Okay. Because God, with the light characters, this is kind of. I'm having a hard time with it right now.
Well, fortunately, we're getting some YRCs here, darken it up a little bit for you.
Absolutely.
Now, we remember last time Drifter Dane, the big struggle he had was he's playing a little bit too passive and giving Riven too much space.
Yep.
Now we see Drifter Dane playing a lot more aggressive, just not letting Riven even get his game started.
Ooh, gets the counter hit effect. That's new in Rev 2.1. So we are going to see just some kind of Oki. A little too far away with those Deja Vus to really get anything profitable out of it. Finds the opportunity to poke out with some smart fallless defense. RCs it into full Oki in the corner, baits the flash kick, and that's the round.
Yeah, that was a very smart RC because it gave him that safe Oki against that flash kick.
Yes.
And more corner carry. So he was able just to make safe Oki that Riven had to block.
Wow, waits exactly long enough to get the combo, doesn't quite finish it. So that's task.
Ooh, good dash through.
Riven just runs through with the command
run.
run.
Early burst from Riven, though.
Might not be so bad, though.
Okay.
Oh, big punish on that. So that's going to be, just does task C to cover whatever random stuff Riven wants to throw out.
Task B, Deja Vu doing good work for Riven, too. Controlling that horizontal space right there. Task C, again, baiting out flash kicks. Gets caught by the overhead, charging that flash kick too much. Now Dane had to start blocking there because his seal disappeared. They only last long enough. Ooh, does not bait that burst, unfortunately. Tasty coming down, gets counter hit from it, trying to use 5H to cover it.
Dane looking very in control right now, but Riven really only needs one opportunity.
And that's it, though.
Never gets it.
Yeah, Dane just throws out the Deja Vus and starts blocking.
Deja Vu Task C is so funny. It's like a waterfall.
Deja Vu. I've been in this place before.
I certainly have.
Anyway, so that puts Dane up 1 game. Now, since this is 2 out of 3, that means Riven has to keep win this game to keep.
I'm sorry, we have Drifter Dame on stream.
Oh,
right
Drifter
now.
Dame, his sister, I believe.
That's the Rule 63 version of Drifter Dame.
So it looks like we're fixing that.
Okay, great. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
But yeah, we're going more into more pressure. Goes for the tick throw there. Yeah, knows that he's not looking for the flash kick, so he can go for a tick throw.
All right, so this is going to be Task B Oki into, just making you block.
Good conversion from that Task B counter hit.
Trying to mash out of that, trying to hit the Deja Vu before Drifter can summon it. Never does so.
Yeah, Dane's just going for pressure that he's not really putting gaps into. He's just putting just enough of a gap, but not really pushing his pressure too much. And he's not taking more turn than he needs, which is really how you had to deal with Leo. You can't get greedy during your pressure.
All right, what happens?
He's hit by the low.
Overhead, mid overhead, and that is a full. Wow, look at that.
That red bar. Oh, good blitz, though. Blitz into the low to get out of that. Now,
oh, my gosh. Yep, finds
if he can get Riven to burst, there it is. Yeah, that's what he really wanted. Gets rejected off of that. Ooh, the 2H not fast enough.
Go for the 2H.
Oh,
my gosh.
I'm not sure what happens here. Yeah.
Okay, great.
I think I would have just started charging blitz, honestly.
If Dane had pressed anything, he would have gotten hit.
Yeah.
So it was smart of him to wait. Are we going to see a burst?
No, actually. Gets tick thrown for it, though. Does not block the low, but you know what? He keeps the burst going into the final round there, and Riven had to use his.
I thought we might see a burst super, but
yeah, I would not disagree with that. Just he would need to open the round.
Right? Yeah. All right, so gets the knockdown. Are we going to see? Okay. So Drifter Dane off to an early lead here in this second game.
Yeah, just kind of chipping away at him with these Task B and just continuing the same Oki. Ooh, manages to block after the 2D. Very risky. Doesn't IB the Task C, so it's still safe.
So this is a tough situation for Riven with that Task C out. Yeah, and just has to take
and has to burst, but that is burst safe combo.
That's unfortunate. And yeah, it goes to
Task
the teleport.
A prime.
So ambiguous.
Now at this point, Riven does have 50 meters still, so he could be looking for a dead angle or something. But Dane's just playing at that full screen, going to wire C to keep himself safe. Tassie comes down, doesn't actually combo though.
All right, Riven with an opportunity, going to have knockdown in the corner.
Does not bait the wake-up burst.
Does not bait the wake-up burst.
And that's going to be it.
Game.
Dane getting his revenge, continuing on to losers finals.
Dane going to fight White Beast here in just a moment. Dane is the other player in the bracket who's gone through both Milias now, right?
The Midwest Milia Army.
The Midwest Milia Army, absolutely. Had to fight Teddy Treebark earlier, and now has to fight White Beast.
It's not actually the Midwest Milia. As we said, we have probably over 10 Milias in the Midwest.
It's the Midwest Milia Battalion.
There we go.
What's the smallest number of soldiers that you call a group?
Platoon.
Platoon. We got a little platoon of Milias here.
A platoon of Milias.
A platoon of Milias.
What is a group of Milias normally called? Because a group of Ravens is a murder.
That's true. A group of Milias is called
a lock.
It's called a lock.
A lock of Milias.
Lock is okay. Yeah, no, I'm on board with that. So we have a lock of Milias here at Youmacon Battle Opera 2018. But we've only got one left.
Well, that's what it happens, right? You can only really have up to 2 left in grand finals, so.
You know what? That's deep. That's deep, man.
Sure.
Okay. All right. White Beast setting up. White Beast's costume, I don't know if you can tell, has some coattails on it. Had to set those to the side to sit down comfortably.
I actually have no idea what he's cosplaying.
God, I wish I knew what character that was. I've been thinking that this entire time. I'll have to ask him after this.
Dane, of course, cosplaying.
I think it's Tet. I think it might be Tet from No Game No Life.
Oh, okay.
You know more anime than I do. So.
I don't know that one, so.
We're gonna let the intros rock here.
Absolutely.
Get into this is a now 3 out of 5. We are at losers finals.
Yep. Looking ready. Dream-like reality.
I love all the text. It makes it so hard for cosplayers. Anyway, into this match, we're going to see. Both characters go for the aggressive option, but White Beast takes the initiative after the trade.
All right, doesn't quite get the throw. Just looking for the mids. All right, so White Beast getting controlled on screen a little bit right now, having a duck and weave between these Task A's. Finds it with the pin. That's so smart.
Yeah, White Beast definitely using his air movement to his advantage. Gets that 5P. Going to go for a cross-up. Yeah, gets out of the corner. Dane bursts early.
That cross-up is especially high reward in that situation to get out of the corner. So, if you're Dane, you got to be thinking about that kind of stuff. But it's hard to keep track of all the things Melee can do to you.
Gets the knockdown from just the wild JPs there.
Yeah, we got nothing in particular.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh! Eats the burst with the weird Task B.
Yeah, I think that Task B was actually a mistake because White Beast was blocking it, but didn't identify that he was blocking it. Actually, just panic bursted.
I just spotted a little Dane head shake while he was getting comboed there.
Throws him out of the 6K.
Throws him out of the 6K. Wow.
And that's going to win him the round. That big risk, big reward on that throw. 6K does low crush, but Amelia is not throw invulnerable during it still.
Wow,
There's a throw break for you though.
Yeah, absolutely. So all right, 6P just goes into the restand stuff or into the redash stuff,
and gets frame trapped by the 5H. This is going to be a lot lot of damage.
Wow,
you can see that right there.
That Amelia just melting.
Cross up 5D into some knockdown.
I got hit there.
I blocked it. Anyway, no.
Okay. All right, so knockdown into goes for low.
And another throw.
Great awareness from Drifter Dane to throw out there.
White Beast looking a little bit frazzled there. Was not expecting to just get thrown out of that scenario.
I should say not. So if Drifter Dane continues to play that way, we are going to be looking at a quick road to grand finals here. White Beast's going to have to make some adaptations.
Absolutely. Dane's looking very strong right now, coming off that momentum, beating Riven, getting his revenge from the winner side of the bracket.
Yep. Okay.
Use it. That's very good. Use that pin just to get her way in. Just tags her, and that's an overhead. So, does he get knocked down from this?
Full knockdown, yeah.
But it has to burst, that OTG burst, that way it's not punished, really.
Ooh, get maneuvers into the corner just with spacing and movement. I love that.
Yeah, early burst here from White Beast.
Yep.
White Beast really wants to get to that pin, but Dane's just controlling just enough space there just to cover that. And gets knocked down, though, so that's going to be the pin.
Gonna get to do just low.
Yeah, White Beast is going to be able to destroy that seal pretty easily, too, with his pressure.
Good air-to-airs to force Dane to
Ooh, that 5H.
And we are just going to see, oh my God, narrowly avoids the pass.
Yeah, he's jumping back, he'll be fine. Oh, that big counter at JD, though. That's going to give him plenty of corner carry and the knockdown. Whiffs the bad moon, though. Doesn't get punished for it. It's still unfortunate.
2, 1, go!
That's our first danger time I think we've seen.
That's actually our first danger time in the tournament. Happening in losers finals.
Ooh, that mortal counter trade.
Oh my God,
that's big.
Is huge. Dane going to get a cross up. Nope, never mind.
Unfortunately, Bedman not a character that gets a lot of damage even during mortal counter, so wasn't able to finish the round there.
Smart wire seeing the throw. Going to go for the cross up, which Dane anticipates.
Going to roll to catch his pin,
out of the roll.
and that's very
so
smart. Yeah,
Dane recognized right now.
Dane recognized White Beast left his pin on the ground, so he wanted to roll to pick it back up and just went for the 2P mash to cover that option.
That is such important situational awareness. And finds another situation here. Just going to represent some task Bs in the air, try and keep White Beast from doing anything profitable and neutral here.
Does not punish the run-up 5P that whiffs.
Nope.
But does get the pressure out of it. Ooh, catches White Beast trying to jump out with the Task C. I know Dane's been going for that a lot just to catch that exact scenario of jumping out.
Oh my gosh, picks up the counter. Look at that damage.
What a burst.
Yeah, this is a tough situation now for White Beast.
White Beast does have 25 meter.
Huge life lead. White Beast going to have to run this all the way back.
And that's
Is not going to have the opportunity.
White Beast looking very frustrated right now. Not quite sure what to be doing here.
Arms crossed, looking up to the side. Thinking really, really hard about what went wrong in those two games.
Yeah, Dane's been calling out a lot of White Beast options here, which is always the most frustrating part of playing a game.
We got a little coaching going on. That's okay.
Yeah,
coaching is allowed. Coaching
and a little bit of a shoulder rub, just try to calm down, breathe, get that mental reset.
So I find with coaching, even if the person only tells me one tiny thing, just forcing me to take a deep breath and think about it centers me so much.
It really helps. Going all the way back to character select.
Yep.
And actually changing to the stage, it looks like, too.
I do like this stage.
So this is going to be the last. This is going to be White Beast every game from here. He's got to win this to stay in the tournament, get to grand finals, get his revenge.
I'd like to see White Beast put up a good showing here.
Yeah, and this is always the most frustrating part is when your opponent has just been calling out every single offensive option you do and not letting you get a game to play.
When the opponent has all the matchup knowledge that you may not have.
Or even not even matchup knowledge, but just the right reads in the right situations.
Oh my gosh, had almost the optimal combo, but Milia's hitbox making it kind of difficult.
That Tassie covering him, though, goes for the low out of the float. Very hard to block.
All right, so White Beast already in the corner, already down 60% health, and a bevy of projectiles on the screen, making it very difficult for Milia
And
to
Bedman with
maneuver.
over 75% meter. That's a huge boon in this game, is to have that meter gain.
Ooh, but finds the counter hit JD. That's going to be a knockdown.
Oh, wake up super here.
Might have the block.
And
there.
gets
Just
thrown,
throws it.
actually, yeah.
Smart
So
stuff.
that super is plus on block, however, is not throw invincible and has a lot of startup after the flash. So very smart by White Beast to bait out that super
oh my
by
gosh,
going for that
finds
throw.
another counter hit jump D. It seems to
Did he
have
get the
figured out
knockdown?
something about what...
Baiting
what,
a dead angle. Dane very patient, blocks until he's able to actually safely dead angle.
All right, so if Drifter Dane is able to run this back, that's going to be very...
I don't think that's possible
yeah,
at this point.
Never mind. I was going to say it's going to be very demoralizing for White Beast. Hopefully that win was very moralizing.
Yeah, hopefully he can take that momentum and carry it through the next few games, because White Beast has a lot of momentum.
A lot of ground
run.
to cover.
Yeah. Using that JP.
Yep, just does task A, sets the task C.
Yeah, I like that task C, just to return to the ground. Not only returns to the ground as fast as possible, but also gets the task C set up.
Yep. So
now
we're
this
gonna
is a
see
problem.
Task C.
Yeah, White Beast is in the corner with these seals on top of him. That task C seal does disappear because it wasn't used.
Gets the instant overhead, and this is a lot of damage into a lot of knockdown into a lot of frame advantage.
White Beast will get his burst back here, though. He's got to go. He's got to be looking for it.
If I'm White Beast, I don't think I spend my burst.
Yeah,
here.
he won the first round here, which is a huge boon in the scenario. Ooh, very,
wow,
very good.
Amazing instant block into air throw on the pin. Smart stuff.
Yeah,
from
Melia
Drifter Dane.
Melia really does love to use that JH in that scenario. So
Yep.
if you can IB that JH and throw punish her, that's a very big boon.
It's a huge advantage, yeah, for sure. So, all right, goes for the empty jump into the low. Doesn't get anything off of it. Counter hits in the air, just trades.
Good
Milia
5K,
running up,
yeah.
doing just random meaties, and Drifter taking it. Maybe looking for a dash or something. I
Or a
don't know.
throw or something, yeah.
Something like that, yeah, for sure.
IB's the task C, very
Yeah,
good, but
that's
doesn't
smart.
get a punish on it.
That task C is plus, so
If
you
however,
have to IB it.
yes, if you IB it, it becomes punishable, however.
Yes. All right, just waiting in the corner, trying to bait
Very
out
good
task
maneuver.
C. White Beast instead the one to bait out task. Wow, teleports right back into the corner.
Ooh, some clash battles
Yes.
going on here. Yeah, White Beast having very good movement here, getting over the task Cs and punishing Drifter for summoning them. Ooh, gets caught by the random hit there. That's going to be a knockdown into a tick
Wow, what an amazing... White Beast reels back in his seat a little bit. All right, so that's
Has to RC to make that safe. Yeah, look at all that.
Wow,
Ooh, goes for the
yep.
tick throw off the 5H.
Knows that White Beast probably...
dead angle.
Oh, my God, and a dust takes it. White Beast, give him the handshake. And
I mean,
looking
that scenario, I got
pretty
hit by that
bummed.
dust.
Yeah, I got hit by that dust, too. I got
You're-
hit by so many of the things that both of these players blocked.
You see your dead angle get baited, and you kind of already assume that you've lost the round, much less are ready to block a dust. So, coming all the way to grand finals. Totally unbiased commentary over here.
Totally unbiased commentary. Totally unbiased commentary. Definitely not rooting for my boy. You got to do what you got to. You know what? I want to see a good game of Guilty Gear, but I also want to root for my boy.
Understandable. Of course, myself, Chicago. I don't have a horse in this race right now.
Well, pick one. Or don't. I don't care.
I'll root for SQ.
Okay.
Just so that way we can have a little bit of back and forth.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I'll be cheering for Sin over here. I might get a little bit excited for Dane, though. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I can't imagine as a Jam player it feels good to root for Sin.
I mean, it's really fun to combo Sin.
That's fair. That's
Like,
fair.
I
Like,
just-
kind
I
of
just kinda-
satisfying.
I can kind
cathartic.
of just like do this on my controller, and it will probably work. Like,
There you go. That's the matchup knowledge.
So coming in, just discussing, both players looking very calm coming into this grand finals. Actually,
They have played this matchup a few times.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, just talking about it, having a good time.
Yep.
Letting the don't let the intros play out.
No,
wow.
we're going into the grand finals. Dane is on loser's side, so he does have. Oh, we're going to a button checks up. But anyway, since this is grand finals, Dane has to win 2 3 out of 5 sets in order.
Yep.
The first set will send SQ into the loser side of the bracket. We call that resetting the bracket. And at that point, if Dane wins again, Dane will have won the tournament. So he's got a much longer road to go. Whereas SQ just has to win a 3 out of 5 set.
So it goes without saying that Dane, being a top competitor at this tournament, has some mental fortitude. He has talked to me in the past about how exhausting grand final sets from losers are.
Absolutely.
He plays a character where, because you have to kind of keep the opponent out, you spend a lot of time just... It's very taxing.
Yeah, and the entire time your opponent is also learning your habits and is changing their own habits, while a lot of what Bedman does plays around the opponent's habits. Those are very, very strong DP and very strong defensive baiting here from Bedman.
Wow. That was a really, really good sequence. This continues to be a really, really good sequence. Wow, optimal stuff.
Yeah, at this point, SQ has all the meter in the world. She's going to dead angle out. Yeah, use some of it. Blitz, but baits the blitz back with the low.
Bait.
Yeah, in that scenario, whenever you get blitz in the air, sometimes it's best just to land and immediately throw. Now, SQ was going for the blitz back in the air, trying to take her turn back. Wanted to get that round back under control because she was definitely having issue there. Going to go for the task speed. Not going to get a knockdown, but that new buff, that buff to the 6P, giving him that anti-air, the ability to combo off of it, means that tech scenario is much better in Bedman's favor now.
Yep. So this is gets the overhead and is going to be baiting the burst the entire time. Takes the safe burst point. Very smart from SQ.
Ooh, amazing air throw. I know Dane has been working on those air throws too, just trying to anti-air with the air throw instead of the 6P.
Absolutely.
So
that was a strong statement.
Yeah,
from,
very fast first game.
Yeah.
Wow. So again, though, Dane does have to win. Has to win 2 more games.
Yep.
Resets the bracket.
And then 3 games.
And then win another 3 games before SQ can win 3 games in 1 set.
Yep.
So SQ can kind of sandbag here a little bit and kind of learn what Dane wants to do and try to figure out what can Dane not deal with from Sin. So SQ she might be trying to sandbag a little bit. Ooh, good air throw reset though on that.
Really smart sequence again from Drifter Dane. Just knowing what SQ is looking for here and capitalizing on it both through air to airs and through techs. All right.
Goes for the dash in JP, but doesn't convert off of it, and SQ realizes that it's not his true blockstring ability.
Ooh, wow, what a wait.
Yeah, holds that beat driver until, you know what, I can at least just make you block it.
Baited the burst, didn't get it, and ended up dropping the combo for troubles.
Ooh, yeah, gonna catch you with the DP frame trap. Again, because Sin can cancel into his DP into another special move, Sin can use that as a kind of frame trap. He can frame trap with his DP, which will obviously beat any button you press into it. That's going to be safe on block. Good jump out. Get out of that pressure scenario.
Good awareness to just say, all right, you want to go back to neutral? We'll go back to neutral. So Dane with an opportunity here, but going to have to work pretty hard. I wonder if we'll see an early burst from SQ to try and just end this.
Just trying to control the round?
Yeah.
I would not disagree with that. Oh, but that beat driver, though. And Dane trying to wake up and do something. Gets caught by the 2P.
That was all burst safe.
Yeah, and just going to go all just to that guts-killing finisher.
Yep.
Of course, you saw all those hits, a 16-hit combo just to finish that because that guts is so high.
Yep. So Dane
blocks that overhead.
With the burst, SQ also with the burst. SQ looking a little bit low on resources now.
Ooh, good 6P, though. Sees the jump and just reacts to it. We're going to get the Task A Prime. Teleports himself into the corner. Very good movement by SQ.
Jumps out of the teleport cross-up. Very smart stuff.
Now that teleport is still on the screen with that Task A Prime Deja Vu.
Can't get Bedman off of you. Goes for the E.
Ooh, goes for the E.
For it. It gets like a tiny amount of calories.
Yeah, not even really enough calories for it. Very risky to go for those scenarios against Bedman.
Gets the overhead into a reset. Oh, jeez.
I do not want to see SQ bursting. Yeah, just dead angles out.
Yeah, no, dead angles just smart. Thought that Dane might have been looking for that, looking for a super. And
looking for a blitz or a super or something.
That's not going to be a combo. And that is round 2 to Drifter Dane.
So Dane trying to get another game on the board here and just try to get the bracket reset as fast as he can. Not give SQ as much information.
All right, finds the safe. Oh my gosh, throws right into the corner.
Yeah, SQ with almost no meter now, so her jumping in the air like that right now be a big issue. She's got almost 25 bar here. Destroys the seal, very smart.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Ooh, gonna punish the 3H though.
Blocks the overhead, gets hit by another beat driver. Dashes out. This is another tough calorie situation for SQ. And gets a sort of weak knockdown
really
into
smart
another weak knockdown into just a setup, empty jumps.
Now
wow. Oh my gosh.
Not a
what
good
an
burst.
Interesting way to make that burst safe.
SQ shaking her head there too. Just going to dead angle out. Goes to the fuzzy.
The overhead.
Ooh, J5P on the IAD. They're amazing reactions.
That was a 6 POS, right? Just did 6
It may have been,
5P. Yeah, I think so. Wow, so Drifter Dane up 2-0 in this first set. A very, very convincing statement.
Yeah. And you see SQ, she was adapting her play there. She was letting herself just get knocked down and from those Task Bs because you saw Dane still going for the 6P, and obviously that would just OTG Sin at that point so he couldn't get an easy tech.
Right.
So she did that a few times, and then right there at the end, went for the tech again, but Dane was still ready for it, still looking for the techs, and just air through it.
Yeah.
So SQ's trying to make those adaptations, but Dane is just being adamant on, I'm just going to keep doing this one thing.
Oh my gosh,
and
takes
it's
the early burst.
And Dane's just adamant, I'm going to keep doing this one thing because in this scenario, I don't need to make a risk based on you making a risk.
And here we have another situation where Dane does not have to take any risks.
Yeah,
right?
he's just doing a good job of blocking here. His guard bar might be halfway there, but there it is. SQ has to stop. She has to eat. And that's what Dane punishes it. Good press, though.
I sort of question that Task C there. Task C was not over SQ at that point.
Yeah, maybe Dane just wasn't quite sure what the seal was. Maybe it was just hoping
you know
that
what?
SQ...
It's okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, safe jumps it. That jump H safe jumps so many random things.
I hate jumping heavy so much.
It's
Dane with the full meter, going to use that. Yeah, immediate JDRC.
Yeah, SQ, I don't think just blocked any of those yet, which is fair because it's really hard. Wow, what
It's very hard.
Oh
Going to
my
burn all of that
gosh.
100-meter combo
Wow,
to get that kill.
So much awareness from Drifter Dane to realize that would kill.
Yeah, that's very important to have that 100-meter and just use that 100-meter, get a combo off of your very hard-to-block mix-up, and then confirm the rest of the meter to get the kill. Very good combo.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
Task A cross-up there. We got some Marvel cross-up as the Task A Prime coming out. Immediately just mashes on it, though. Gonna get some calories, yeah.
What's going to happen? All right, Dane's just going to...
Dane's just going to hold down back.
Yeah, just FD her out. Force her to come to him.
Ooh, that's a big issue, though. He tried to jump forward and got caught while flying. Look at the damage from that starter.
That was a lot of damage.
Full bash, one of the huge damage on its own and not prorated at all, I don't believe. Good air throw out of that Task
air
C.
throw into an amazing confirm. Now this is a commanding round from SQ.
Yeah, SQ really doesn't want this game to go to Drifter because if it does, the bracket is reset.
Wow, that was an incredible sequence there from SQ. Just total awareness and control.
Yeah, both players showing some amazing combos to finish out the rounds here. Ooh, good trade there. I think maybe one of them wanted for an air throw, but both take the trade easily there. Ooh, using that beak driver there to catch that air-to-air. Dane going into the air a little bit too much. Gets caught by the overhead, baiting the burst.
Oh, gets hit by the overhead again, and SQ with a huge lead now. This is going to be a lot of work for Drifter Dane.
SQ taking a lot of momentum here. Now, Dane has a burst, but this is not a time to use it. Ooh, tries to forward dash to get through whatever.
Doesn't get punished for it, but a dangerous situation. And that
finally has to burst.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean... He had to burst, otherwise he'd be dead, so this is it. He just got to perfect him at this point, right?
Yeah, and a good start here.
Yeah, that's going to be a knockdown.
To make it happen.
Dane does have a 100-meter. He's going to go for some...
Oh my gosh, what a smart jump out from SQ.
But gets punished for not FDing. Now Dane has no meter anymore, so that's when SQ's going to go for the burst.
Oh my gosh.
And there are seals on the seal.
What a tense situation.
Gets the trade.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that's not an air throw, though, which I'm sure Dane wanted. Dane has to start FDing all these specials now.
Ooh, can't find the 6P, and that is game 3 to SQ.
SQ keeping herself in the winner's side here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, if Dane wins another game, the bracket's going to be reset. So Dane's going to go to Paris, going to think himself out. Yeah, going to take a breath here. Hopefully get something to drink, maybe kind of reset his mental process. Because if he needs to win one more game as fast as he can, not give SQ any more information.
Yeah, no more information, doesn't want to tire himself out. Wants to win this as efficiently as he can. Okay, I have a question. What's going on with the rings on Sin's pants? Here, once it's closed, just look. They're just like. Oh, never. All right.
Yeah, it's a belt buckle.
Yeah, no. They're.
The ones down here.
Yeah, the ones down there. Yeah, what's going on with those?
It looks cool.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, that's kind of Daisuke's whole like.
I mean, that's reasonable.
It looks cool. Why does Jam have an oolong T-can in her hair? I think that's
question.
a much bigger
Amazing
question.
Yeah, look, they're just flopping there. Those are going to hit your thighs. It's going to be uncomfortable.
It's weight training.
Okay. You know what? That's fair.
Anyway, so SQ, we can see SQ going for a lot more offensive offense here. And I did see her do a lot more of the adaptation and going air to air.
Gosh, did you see that? That was like an Undernight rebeat combo there off the 6-beat counter hit.
Under night soon, Abbott. Don't worry.
Hey, listen, I like that game.
Oh, blocks the super, but just jumps out. Yeah, Dane trying to take advantage of the plus frames for a cheeky 5D.
All right,
but SQ just jumps out.
And that's going to be okay.
This is a problem because that Task A Prime seal on the...
Task A Prime keeps Bedman in the corner even if he jumps out to make space. Now
Ooh, good 6P there, though.
All right, so SQ down on life, down on calories, down on meter, too. Just recently got 50% here.
Now, this is really important, though, because she did get that
overhead
50%. That's going to be a nice amount of damage here. Does not block the over. It actually gets counter hit, trying to do wake up something. Going to have to block this super and doesn't actually.
Does not do so. Gets 50-50.
Yeah, run up overhead.
Taking the first round with a nice sequence of Oki plays there.
And both characters got their burst back coming into this round. SQ representing the beat driver very early, and there's the bull bash.
Whoa, big counter hit into teleport. Okay, we're back to neutral, but Drifter is down on life and resources.
Yeah, no, SQ has been doing a lot more to control that immediate airspace with that bull bash, with that Tiger Knee beak driver. And I think that's really working out for her because Dane's going into the air a little bit too much, although he kind of has to. Bedman, bad whip.
Big punish. Okay,
and that's going to be into a reset. Yeah, drops
to bait the burst, I think.
Yeah, but doesn't get punished for that wild 3H. Just going to block the beak driver. SQ with almost no calories, so even if SQ gets a knockdown here, she's just going to have to immediately eat and not going to get a good combo off it. So Dane is not afraid right now.
So SQ basically does not have access to her specials right now.
She can do one special.
Yep. And but it's immediately going to put her in recovery.
Yeah, but then she could cancel.
That's true.
If you ever do a special even without calories, you can always cancel it into eat if it lands.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
All right. Oh, Rising JP to just stomp. Okay. So SQ with some early momentum here in the third round. Yeah, just goes for the low, doesn't go for the delayed overhead. Oh my gosh, almost picks up.
But unfortunately, it hit OTG. That gave Dane the frames just to walk up and throw, and SQ wasn't able to reposition.
Okay, so beak driver
RC just to get a little bit of damage on the field, get a little bit more corner carry. Dane's going to try to fly away here.
Doesn't find the 6P, just waits it out.
There it is, though. SQ getting those Tiger Knee beak drivers, knowing the ranges where Dane wants to be jumping up, baits that burst.
There it is, gave it to her.
And that's it, 2-2 now. SQ pushing Dane now to the limit.
All right, 2-2. Drifter Dane's got to make something happen to stay alive.
This next match is it's just going to determine the future of the tournament, of course. If SQ wins it, she's going to take home winner, win the whole thing. Dane takes it, we're going to see a bracket reset.
Yep, and we are going to see possibly 5 more games to go to go.
I wouldn't complain. Dane going to take a little bit of time.
About it.
Both players taking a bit of time, getting something to drink.
Bringing back Khaki Bedman.
Yep. Both players taking some deep breaths here, looking a little bit tired.
Not that it was necessarily intentional, but I kind of like the implied language of, oh, you went back to character select? Well, I'm going to let you select your character first.
Absolutely. I think that's always important. Whenever my opponent goes back to character select, I try to select my character as fast as possible. So.
Oh, okay. That's your thing.
Well, I select as fast as possible, so that way it's on them just to kind of
I see what you're
take
saying.
as much time as they want.
Yeah, for sure. Just be polite. All right, just mashes. And Task A Prime here. Oh, yeah, very smart for SQ, just waiting there and looking for an opportunity.
Yeah, I think Dane wanted to Task B YRC there and didn't quite get it and just ended up in a really risky situation.
Finds the anti-air into not quite a knockdown, tries to catch tech forward buttons, and instead just gets another knockdown.
Yeah, save burst, though.
Smart stuff.
Save burst, but catches the Task A twice there, controlling a lot of space.
Takes the burst, I like it. Finds the 6P off the YRC. Baits the DP again. Drifter Dane maybe giving a little bit too much respect to that DP now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dane just walked away the entire screen and just gave SQ time to eat and get all those calories back.
Yeah, that was a tough series of decisions for Dane, and unfortunately, backing off may not have been the best one.
Ooh, and that's another good beak driver. SQ's done a really great job of just catching those air-to-air beak drivers, and that's going to be tournament point now for SQ. If she can win this next round, that's it. She wins the tournament.
That's it. That's the game.
So Dane's got to win both these next rounds in order to stay in here and get the bracket reset.
Could
Ooh,
make it
good
happen.
6P.
All right, gets an early knockdown into
wake up DP. That's one of the first wake up DPs we've seen from SQ this
Boy,
entire
that was
set.
tough too because Dane definitely went for the safe jump, but just mistimed it slightly.
Absolutely. Dane's doing a little bit better. No, he's going in the air from much farther away and making SQ whiff those beak drivers.
Ooh, this is a bad situation for SQ. No calories.
Yeah, very low calories. Any single special cancel she does, she's going to have to cancel and eat, so she needs the knockdown from it. Dane throwing, Dane
can't quite
Dane
find it.
harassing her from full screen with that 3H with the Tascade, just so that way she can't go for the eat. Gets the
Finds
knockdown and mightily goes for the eat. Yeah, can't get a big down amount of damage from it.
Oh,
Catches the back dash.
and that's going to be not a knockdown, but a setup.
Oh, but you
Tries
see
for
there,
the-
you see there, Dane did go for the air throw again, but SQ's learned, I'll just take the knockdown. He's going to go for an air throw or 6P, and it's not going to be Oki.
Yeah, no, just take the knockdown, maneuver out. That's basically Guilty Gear's delayed wake up.
Yeah, taking a knockdown feels so odd because like Oki is so strong in this game, but if you get hit OTG, you take effectively no damage, and you can tech immediately.
Yep. Okay, looking for just something. Dane trying very hard not
6Ps
to
through
approach.
the
Wow.
Tascade, yeah.
Finds the advancing jump S though, and we are on the last round of this set, folks.
Yeah, now, of course, SQ, she's coming into it with a burst, so that is very effective here. She could even use it early and probably get another burst back. Bedman, not the most damaging character in the game.
No, not at all.
Ooh, gets hit by the Tascade, probably trying to jump out.
Jump S to just catch preemptively overheads.
Gonna use that beak driver to destroy that seal. Ooh, gets caught by the giant hitbox on the Tassie.
Oh my gosh, this DP putting in. You know, I just got done like a round ago saying that Dane was respecting that too much, and it shows what I know because SQ has made amazing work of that DP.
She hasn't used the DP at all in the first few matches, and now she's using it plenty, which is definitely throwing Dane off.
Wow, Dane with a huge hill to climb.
He's
SQ
going to
not
have his
making
burst
it
back,
any-
I believe, but not a good... Oh, he actually used it. He has to run it all the way back from here to stay on the server. But that air throw.
Wow, the awareness from SQ, and that is the tournament. SQ takes it 3-2 over
Yeah,
Drifter
sees the
Dane.
YRC and goes for the air throw easy. Very, very good
So
match from
smart.
both players.
Very impressive play from both players.
So congratulations to our top three, SQ, Drifter Dane, and White Beast.
Yep.
Amazing play from all three of you. Thank you for coming out here and representing your characters.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and thank you for joining us, chat.
Yes.
This was a lot of fun. I had fun. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, and absolutely, Youmacon is not over yet. We still got plenty more tournaments for the rest of today and going into tomorrow. If you want to see more Guilty Gear, there are plenty more Guilty Gear streams going on. I believe Chicago Super Saturdays is going on later today.
Oh, exciting.
I believe the next big Guilty Gear major is, of course, Frosty Faustings in January, which is an Arc Revo World Tour event. So get to that, get the points, and if you want to pick up Guilty Gear, sure, it might be a little bit late for you to be a contender in Frosty Faustings, but there's always Combo Breaker, there's always CEO Otaku, there's plenty more tournaments out there, and Guilty Gear, it's not that hard of a game. It's difficult, yes, there's a lot of stuff to learn, but it rewards good fighting gameplay, I feel like.
Right.
So
Play Guilty Gear. It's a good game.
it's an amazing game. I think we're going to be signing off here soon to get ready for the next game to come up on stream.
Yep.
I'm Amadeus.
I'm Silmarion. Thank you so much for hanging with us this afternoon.
Yes, thank you again for coming out. Gord's over there in the background.
What up, Gord? We
looking
love
smug.
you. We love you, Gord. We love you, Ju.
So that's the Ace signing off, I guess.
All right, guys. We are going to be running Under Night probably around 6. I believe that's the start time for Under Night on my side. So that's a while from now. So I'm probably just going to shut the stream down instead of having you guys wait for 3 hours live. Plus, I've got issues I got to resolve on my end. So it's nice chatting with all you guys. Nice seeing all 70 of you guys in here. I shout you all out, but that's a lot of viewers. I'd be in here for a minute. I'll hit a couple I recognize. Recognize Curly W. What's up, man? Call of Yoshi. I see you in here, man. Majin Bolt. I see you. I did see Hotashi in here. Shout out to you, bro. See you in here. My dude Zero Cool. Hey, Black Reapers. Shout outs to all you guys. And everybody I missed. I really do appreciate the viewership, the follow, the support. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, see what's going on with Under Night.